coin toss, and we always end up missing that one way or the other, don't we, guys?
We try to. I think we're going to make this one, though.
Keys to the game tonight. Compliments of the Alma Pizza Parlor, home of the buy one pizza, get one free. Here's the keys to the game. Alma has to play better on offense than they did last week. They have to show better. They have to come out and actually have an offense. It was just horrendous last week. Couldn't throw the ball. Couldn't run the ball. It was tough. It was very, very tough for the Airedale offense last week. Defense didn't play too bad in the first half, and then just absolutely just got tired. Alma has won the coin toss and elected to defer, so they'll have the ball to start the second half, and that's always a good thing. But Alma's just got to control the tempo of the ball game. They're going up against an experienced tailback, a senior quarterback who was here last year, and they got to just control the ball game. And if they play Alma football, then they should come out on top in this one. But I'm going to tell you something. Every time these two teams get together, you never know. Those are our keys to the game, compliments of Alma Pizza Parlor. It's time for the Alma Farm Supply Fall Food Plots to Elite Nutrition Dog Food. You can find it all at Alma Farm Supply. They're the proud sponsor of our kickoffs at the beginning and, of course, again at halftime. Panthers are out on the field. Here comes Alma through their run-through. Airedales in their traveling gold pants, white tops. Greenbrier in its home blue on blue. I don't know if I'm crazy. They're playing pretty good ball.
Yeah.
Common opponents for these two teams. Alma beat Valonia 34-16. That'll be the Panthers' final matchup of the season. Alma and Greenbrier both played and beat Farmington. Alma beat Farmington 35-28. Greenbrier beat them 28-14. Of course, we told you the Morrilton score. Alma beat Morrilton 23-22. Greenbrier lost to Morrilton 37-7. Criswell is back quarterback tonight for Morrilton. That will be a totally different team if that kid's even 70% healthy. He's just a playmaker.
Absolutely.
We'll talk to Leland at halftime about that because that kid is phenomenal, man. He's got colleges looking at him, and he's phenomenal. Hey, also don't forget, man, we've got our traveling companions, our good friends at the pizza place where I'll be at tomorrow night doing a live remote from the haunted house. But Melody's got us tuned in along with Caleb, Morgan, and Madeline's there. 3 large any topping pizzas for only $28. The new daily specials on Friday. Cheeseburger with fries and a drink, only $7.50. They always take care of us on the road whenever we travel on the road. We certainly appreciate them. Set for the kickoff, guys. We're just about ready to get this thing underway.
They definitely killed that pizza again this week.
Ooh, didn't they? They knocked it out of the park again, man. Alma comes in on the ground, giving up 193 yards. We'll have to see if they can shut down some of this offense. High short kick. It's going to be fielded at the 25 to the 30. 35, 40. Finally brought down about the 42-yard line. And a nice return by the Panthers of Greenbrier. Greenbrier, of course, coming in 3-2 in the conference. Airedales need to keep pace with Harrison and hang on to that second seed, which would give them a home playoff game. Here we go. Andrew Johnson, 6'4", senior, 185-pound quarterback. He's got Seth Howard in the backfield. Shotgun.
Oh, boy.
Now Greenbrier is going to move, and they're going to start the ball game off with a 5-yard penalty. Why are they having to talk about that?
Yeah,
they're going to call it against Alma.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
Encroachment?
I seen number 61 stand straight up.
I seen him stand up from the line. He was pulling to block.
Yeah. He knew where he was going.
Oh, man. All right. First down and 5. I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a word. I'll let the rest of it deal with it. Johnson, shotgun, throws it out in the flat. It's complete to
boy.
Howard at the 45 and stood straight up. He's not going to pick up anything. Matter of fact, if they give him the spot, he's going to lose about a yard. Seth Howard out of the backfield with the reception. And the 5'11", 186-pound fullback, who is their bell cow. They'll work him all night long.
Yeah, Keegan Roseberry was able to get on the outside and push him back in.
Gabriel Jensen had him straight up.
Shotgun, Johnson. 2 wideouts to the right, single wideout to the left. Howard gets the call, trying the right side. Bonneau stuffed him out there. He's still on his feet. Now Alma really piles him up. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6. So after a 1st and 5, when they called a penalty for encroachment on the Airedales, the Panthers have managed to pick up a half a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, the Alma defense is coming out in like a modified 3-4, 3-3.
Howard in the backfield, just to the left of Johnson. 2 wideouts either side, wide sides to the left side of the field on 3rd and 5. Johnson gets a snap. Howard gets the call. Right up the gut. There's the Alma defense. Hello.
Yeah.
Logan Cronister, first guy to get to him. And then, of course, you top it off with little Gabriel Jensen for good measures.
Yeah.
And it's punting already, 3 and out for the Panthers.
Yeah, when Alma's in there 3-3, 3-4, whatever you want to call it, they kind of give Keegan Roseberry just carte blanche to kind of do whatever he feels necessary.
Kind of some open range, let him just shoot the gap.
Back deep to receive, Roseberry. Short kick. Nope, that's Bailey. He's going to let it roll inside the 20, inside the 10. They're going to down this inside the 5, down on the 2-yard line.
Oh, wow.
The ball hit at the 20, and Grayson Bailey just got away from it. It was a short kick, end over end wobbly. Bailey just got away from it, and it took a Greenbrier bounce, a 52-yard punt.
That was the quarterback, Andrew Johnson. He throws right-handed and punts left-footed.
Left-footed. Well, you know, I'm right-handed, but I'm left-footed. I get it. Works for me.
I understand that.
I'm also Indian and extremely good-looking.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Here comes the Airedale offense out on the field. First down at 10 under center. Landon Blair at the 2-yard line. He just going to keep it and run it right up the gut. The Airedale offense is going to push him forward to about the 4, maybe the 5. He'll get a little breathing room. They're going to mark him down at the 5. 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7 now for Alma. Just underway here. 9:35 and counting left to play in the opening quarter. First possession of the ball game for Alma. Still no score. Alma breaks the huddle. Roseberry in the backfield. Landon under center. I formation for the Airedales. They hand off to Roseberry. Roseberry at the 5, hit at the 5, still on his feet to about the 7. And it's going to be 3rd down and 5 now for Alma.
Well, you know, last week it was a 3-4 or 4-3 defense, but they had a nose tackle that was 380 pounds. Greenbrier does not have that.
No. Oh, that kid was good. He's a good ball player.
Yes.
3rd down and 5. Huge play now for both teams. Greenbrier wanting that stop and get excellent field position if Alma is forced to punt. The Airedales are wanting to move the chains and just live to fight again on this drive. 3rd and 5 from the Airedale 7. Taking a little while to get there. They're going to have to call a timeout. They're not going to play in. Well, now they come to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the left, 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock. They get it off. But now Alma's going to take a timeout before the play clock expired. 8:28 left to play, opening quarter. No score in our ball game. Live from Greenbrier on 96.7 FM.
$5.8 billion and 6,000 new jobs.
Telling me, girl, make you stand out. I've been telling you that you can make you stand out. I've been telling you what you want, put your hands up.
And keep tax and tourism dollars here in Arkansas. Let's stop sending money to out-of-state casinos and start putting Arkansas first. On November 6th, vote for Issue 4. Early voting starts October 22nd. Paid for by Driving Arkansas Forward.
What does an organ and tissue donor look like? Like a person who's real cool. A true warrior. Like a hero who can save up to 8 lives with a single act of giving. Like a shining mythical titan, bestowing beautiful, radiant life upon Arkansans in need. You know somebody who looks like that? You should, because we're talking about you. And you is where giving starts. Save 8. Donate at donatelifearkansas.org. Giving is a good look.
3rd down and 5 from the Airedales 7. Alma coming out of the timeout. 2 wide outs to the left side. Roseberry in the backfield. Now they bring Patton to the left side to overload the left. They're going to keep it with Tanner Shelton. Shelton's going to pick up the first down as he moves the chains. Out past the 10, close to the 15, maybe even the 17-yard line is where they're going to finally mark him down. Tanner Shelton come in to replace Landon Blair at quarterback for that play. We'll have to see if they're going to leave him in there at QB. He picked up the first down, and Alma gets a little breathing room now. 1st and 10, Airedales. The ball is sitting on their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, with Tanner's size, he's almost bigger than anybody on the entire Greenbrier defense.
Shelton still in at quarterback. Roseberry, the tailback. Nope, that is Landon. They pitch to Roseberry. Tries to cut it outside. Roseberry hit at the 15.
Oh,
he's going to lose a couple of yards. Just good pursuit from the left side of the defense by Greenbrier. And Roseberry loses about a yard. They're going to mark him down right around the 16. And it'll be 2nd down and 11. And here comes Bobby Winfrey checking in. You've got Grayson Bailey in the slot on the right. Garrett Richmond in at fullback on 2nd and 11. Landon's going to change your play at the line of scrimmage now. 2 wide outs to the left. That's a wide side of the field for the Airedales. Roseberry to the left of Landon. Landon gets a snap. Play action. Looking downfield for Grayson. He had him for a second, but Grayson got knocked down. It's going to be pass interference, and this interception is going to come all the way back. Grayson Bailey got leveled at the 33-yard line by a Greenbrier defender before the ball ever got there.
Yeah.
And that interception is not going to count. It's going to come back, and the Airedales are going to be set up 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was
That was blatant.
Open field tackle.
Yeah. Without no football. Yeah, he looked over his shoulder and he got upended.
We got a linebacker, number 1, Sakari Reese, but we're going to call him Scary Reese.
Scary Reese.
I like that.
I know. You know what? I like that name. That kid's a ball player. 6 foot, 165-pounder. Linebacker. Ball player, man. So they move the chains. After the penalty, it'll mark the ball out on the 31. 1st and 10, Airedales. Landon Blair still in at quarterback. Darian Crawford anchoring that right side. Nick Archer, our player of the week last week, in its center, doing a tremendous job this year for the Airedales. Roseberry, the tailback. Gonzalez in motion, the fullback. Roseberry gets the call. Hit it to 30. Falls forward for about 2 yards. Just not having any running room on the inside.
They're keying on him pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
And once again, Greenbrier's only running a 3-man front, but they've got 4 linebackers, and they have a couple corners playing up tight. So you've got 9 people within only 5 yards of the football.
2nd down and 7. Ball is spotted at the Airedale 34. 6:49 and counting left in the first. No score. Roseberry gets the call right up the gut. Roseberry 40. 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Alma. Roseberry needed 7. He picked up 10.
Good run.
He was able to find a wonderful gap on the left side of the line following Zach Henson.
Exactly right.
Big number 75.
And Eli Alec.
Alec.
I like Eli.
Yeah.
Good ball player, man. Good kid. Good kid. Levi Prestige in there. Got to call Levi's name out a couple of weeks ago. You talk about a good young man. Phenomenal, phenomenal folks. Yep, Davila's 45. And Seth Cole's 44.
Timeout.
Somebody's taking it. Alma's going to take a timeout. They didn't like something they saw. That's 2nd timeout of the first quarter. 6:14 left to play in the opening quarter. No score in our ball game. We're live from Greenbrier on 96.7 FM.
So far, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has helped fund more than 275,000 life-changing scholarships for local students, like Arkansans named Elise, Spencer, Yvonne, Deviante, and Ruthie. And that education is building a workforce full of experts in fields like computer coding, education, law, healthcare, the arts, and more. That's what we call winning futures. To apply for a lottery scholarship, go to scholarships.adhe.edu.
This is winning.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. You know, there's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We have fond memories of our days in school, and now I'm working hard to make Arkansas schools the best they can be and grow good-paying jobs for your kids and mine. I need your support to keep working for Arkansas, and I'm honored to ask for your vote. Paid for by Re-elect Tim Griffin for Arkansas.
First down and 10. They roll out. They throw the
man.
ball out to Grayson Bailey. What a great reception by Grayson at the 39-yard line on the rollout. Coming out of the timeout, Landon hit him on a rope. There was nobody else going to catch that football. Beautiful catch out there, but a great throw by Landon Blair to Grayson Bailey.
Yeah, that was a beautiful catch, beautiful throw. He drug his feet just enough to make the catch.
Yeah, the cornerback number 29, Brady Johnson, was right, perfectly in position, but the throw was fantastic.
First down and 10, under center. Landon hands off to Roseberry. Roseberry inside the 40, inside the 35. Roseberry fighting for every piece of yard he can get. 8 on the carry for Keegan Roseberry. It'll be second down and 2. Well, they're going to mark him down a little short of that. Second down and 3 now for Alma.
I'm kind of thinking the coaches might have challenged this offensive line after last week's performance to get Roseberry some yardage.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. Probably to blow somebody off the line.
Mm-hmm. First down and 10, Alma. Under center again, Blair. Roseberry gets the call again, go on the left side. Roseberry cuts it inside the 30 to about the 25. Roseberry will pick up the first down. The Alma offense is definitely out of neutral now, guys.
Yeah.
They're chugging.
Now they're running a pretty simple game plan here. A whole lot of Roseberry and then a couple other things.
Yeah. Under center again, Landon. They hand off. Roseberry trying the right side. He's got some running room. 25, 20.
Stiff
breaks
arm.
a tackle. 15, 10. Knocked down at the 10-yard line. Keegan Roseberry with a stiff arm at about the 15-yard line. Ray, you called it. Beautiful, beautiful move by Keegan Roseberry.
Yeah, he shoved that young man out of the way, which happened to be number 40, Seth Howard, and was continued for another almost 10 yards.
Airedales, this drive started on their own 2-yard line and have steadily moved it down the field with running and passing. They mixed it up. Landon, shotgun formation on 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line of Greenbrier. Looking to pass. Got a man in the slant,
boy.
through the slant, but he led the intended receiver, Grayson Bailey. Was that Grayson?
Yeah, they just isolated him way too much.
Yeah.
The Greenbrier defense, they knew exactly what was going on right there. A little bit too obvious.
Yeah. What was the call? So they were going to call that back regardless. Was it holding on Alma?
I think it was
ineligible receiver.
Huh.
Wow. How can you have that?
That happened so
On the
quick, I don't know
10-yard
how
line.
anybody can get down there.
On the 10-yard line.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, it'll be first down and 15 from the 16. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, Warren's Rec Room, Crabtree RV halftime report. We'll talk to Leland Barkley with the Times Record, find out what's going on with Leland. I formation on 1st and 16. Now they break the I and overload it on the left side. Roseberry in the backfield. Roseberry gets the call. Roseberry steps inside a block, inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line and nothing more. It's only going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry to be second down and 12, maybe 13. Yep, close to 13 for the first down. That play was blown up right away.
He ran into a mess of defenders there. As soon as you got across the line.
Would you say a sea of blue?
Yeah. Well, they started out with an overload to the right, and by the time they snapped it, they'd kind of shifted everybody to the left, and it didn't fool them.
Tanner Shelton checks in now for Alma at quarterback. Roseberry stays in. You got Winfrey wide to the left side, Bailey wide to the right side. They're the only ones in the pattern. And you got Sam Davila overloaded on the left side. They run it. Tanner's going to keep it. He stumbles at the 15 and loose ball.
Loose.
I think Alma picked it up in the air.
Nope.
Greenbrier come up with it.
Uh-huh.
Tanner stumbled at the 15 and never regained his footing and was hit while he was trying to get some yards. Somebody just reached in and stripped the football. I thought Darian Crawford, he jumped for it in the air, and I thought Crawford took it out of the air and come down with it. But Greenbrier picks up the first turnover, and they shut down the Alma scoring threat here with 3:36 left to play in the opening quarter. Still no score. Johnson, shotgun formation, play action, throwing it over the middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He got to meet Colton Bowerman, the leading tackler in the 5A.
Yeah.
And he's close to leading the entire state.
Yeah, Matthew Stubbs, he kind of wanted the ball, but not that much.
No. I don't. At some point, you feel sorry for some of the receivers on the opposing teams because Bowerman is a tank. That kid, he's just a ball player, man. Second down at 10. Clock is stopped. 3:32 left to play opening quarter. Johnson, empty backfield.
Oh, boy.
Penalty flags flying. Greenbrier is going to move.
Yeah.
Illegal procedure by the Panthers. It will be second down and 15. That should have been the second procedure penalty called on them tonight, but they chose not to call the first one that way. Wait a minute.
They called it.
Yeah.
They didn't change the.
Yep.
They didn't change the call.
You sound like a buddy of mine tonight, Ray.
Huh.
You sound like our morning guy on 94.5.
Whoops.
Second down at 15. Johnson standing back on his own 2-yard line. Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Quick throw out in the flat, complete. 5, 10, 15 to the 18-yard line.
– 15.
Third down at 5 now for the Panthers. A little bit more manageable.
Yeah, as a pass to Matthew Stubbs out on the edge and was able to get a decent gain.
Howard in the backfield now. Johnson, 3rd and 5. Gets the snap. Rolling out to his left. Looking downfield, throws, complete at the 20. And rode out of bounds. It's going to be first down at 10 as they're going to throw a late hit out of bounds penalty on Alma. It's a good call, man. They did. They should have let up a little bit sooner.
Yep. Logan Cronster carried it a little bit too far.
Hey, don't forget, I'll be at the haunted house next to the pizza place in Alma tomorrow night. Working live on the radio from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Only $10 to go through. Please remember to bring your own crying towels. I had the pleasure of going through it. Yeah, it's all that and a biscuit.
There we go.
It is. First down at 10 from the Greenbrier 39. Johnson hands off. Tailback trying it on the right side is Peyton Long. Peyton Long's going to pick up about 3 yards. Second down at 7 now. The ball is marked down on the 42 of Greenbrier. Panthers went nowhere on their first drive, 3 and out. We played almost this entire quarter. Alma with an impressive drive until they fumbled. Now Greenbrier trying to put together and see if they can't get into the end zone. Trips to the right side, single wide out on the left side. That's the wide side of the field for the Panthers. Back to pass. Johnson throws to the left. Complete at the 45 into the Alma end of the football field. Goes the receiver. That was Brody Johnson, number 29. Johnson carries it all the way to the Airedale 39-yard line. First down and 10 Panthers. They got something working. And Alma defender just overrun that play, right?
Yeah, I watched them work that pass over and over and over in pregame.
Two wide outs to the right, single wide out to the left. Howard, or not Howard, that's Peyton Long in the backfield. Play action. They throw out in the flat, complete.
Ooh, boy.
And boy, Tanner Shelton barely got a hold of the receiver. Looks like it's going to be close to another first down. It is 10 more yards.
Yeah, Brody's an elusive little receiver there. He's not that big, but quite quick and runs a perfect route.
5'8", $150.
Yep, that's about right.
Two wide outs to the right, single again, same set. Long in the backfield with Johnson. Long gets the call, trying the left side. Busts into the Alma secondary inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Now they mark him to the 16. Peyton Long, junior tailback, has come in the last couple of downs and replaced Seth Howard in the backfield. They've got something going. Howard on the sidelines, you can see him down there, got his helmet off. I don't know if he's going to come back in on this series or not. First and 10, Greenbrier at the Airedale 16. Johnson gives it to Long again. Long hit.
Nice tackle.
Oh, wow.
Who was that?
He was smoked under. That's Colton
yeah.
Bowerman.
Wow.
Imagine that. Colton Bowerman absolutely leveled Peyton Long.
He came from a long way to make that tackle.
Yeah. Look at Long. He's still, listen, he's holding that thigh, man. He got hit right on the thigh. Second down and 8. Ball is marked on the Airedale 15. Under a minute to play in the opening quarter. No score in our ball game. Johnson gets a snap, rolls out to his left.
Nope.
Throwing it downfield. Got a man at the 10. It's complete to Logan King. Short of the first down. He goes out of bounds at the 10. Stops the clock. Now they say he didn't get out of bounds. Clock's going to continue to run.
Greenbrier's incorporating a lot of folks in this second. Is this their second series?
Second series, yeah. Third down and 5 from the Airedale 10. Johnson.
Well,
they're going to have a legal procedure again. It's going to be third down and 10 for Greenbrier.
Yeah, Alma shifted that time, and that's what causes him to jump.
Yeah,
again, so.
Dylan Keller jumped.
He's been a little bit nervous the whole game, and he's probably a little fired up, knowing he's got a.
Well, he's got Keegan there, and he's got Henson there.
Henson there.
Yeah, so he's got his hands full.
Yeah, I'd want to jump.
Henson 6'3", 290, and Keller is 6'3", 225. Yeah, he's a little intimidated. Third down and 10 from the Airedale 16. There's the snap, rolling out to his right. Here comes the pressure. Goes behind his back, and he's hit as he throws it. It's complete. Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Wow, are you believing that? Did you see that, Leland? He went behind his back to keep the ball from being stripped.
And he threw that to Scary Reese.
He threw it to Scary. 16-yard touchdown with 5 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. Greenbrier takes an early 6-0 lead.
Yeah, Karsten Bonneau had him dead to rights, but he was able to do that little whoop-de-woo there and get away and score the touchdown.
PAT attempt. Good snap. Good kick. It's up, and it's good. 5 seconds left to play opening quarter. Greenbrier takes the opening lead, 7-0 over the Airedales. You're listening to Alma Football on 96.7 FM.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. There's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We have fond memories of our days in school, and now I'm working hard to make Arkansas schools the best they can be and grow good-paying jobs for your kids and mine. I need your support to keep working for Arkansas, and I'm honored to ask for your vote. Paid for by Re-elect Tim Griffin for Arkansas.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
Welcome back, everyone. 7-0 in favor of Greenbrier. Looked like the Panthers were going to onside kick. Now they're lining up.
I didn't know if he was playing basketball or football there a while ago.
Yeah.
Behind the back pass.
Yeah. Cody Powell handling the kicking chores tonight. First kickoff for Greenbrier. He's going to kick it deep. Roseberry going to field it at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. One man to beat. Midfield, 45-yard line. Great return. 46 yards on the return by Keegan Roseberry.
Yeah, the kicker got in his way, just slowing him down, and Peyton Long was able to come back and jump on his back.
Had a good wall set up that time.
Great return.
Well, one thing about Roseberry is when he does do a kickoff, he doesn't sit back and wait. He attacks.
He goes
immediately.
North and south runner.
First down and 10, Airedales. As the end of the quarter.
We got through
second
that in a
quarter
hurry.
action. Yeah, that was fast. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 in favor of Greenbrier. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
ASA is moving us in the right direction with Arkansas values and Arkansas common sense. Under Asa Hutchinson's strong leadership, 70,000 new jobs have been created. Income taxes are lower and more tax cuts are on the way. ASA took the bold step to add computer coding in every high school. ASA reformed Medicaid expansion, working with the Trump administration to require those who can to work while receiving benefits. Asa Hutchinson, Governor. Paid for by ASA for Governor.
First down and 10, Airedales as we start this second quarter. They hand off right side. That is Josh Davis on the carry. Davis inside the 40. Will carry it down to, let's see where they're going to spot it, 38. Yeah, 38-yard line.
Nice run.
6 yards on the carry. Second down and 4, Alma, as we just get underway. Greenbrier leads 7-0. 25 total offensive plays in that first quarter, and that was it. Landon Blair checks back in. Davis still in the backfield. You've got Marquise Peter, Bobby Winfrey, Grayson Bailey wide to the left side. No one in the pattern on the right side for the Airedales. Now they overload with Richmond blocking on the left side. Davis gets the call. Davis inside the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And Davis brought down right around the 21-yard line. Good carry by Josh Davis, the 5'11", 155-pound junior tailback out of Alma.
Yeah, they've done a great job on getting on the outside and blocking off.
Yeah, wait a minute. Now
we got a warning.
Is this sideline warning?
Yeah.
Sideline warning on Greenbrier. I saw the flag come on.
They're doing a good job of getting out there and turning the linebackers in and giving the running backs the edge.
Airedales first and 10 on the 21 of Greenbrier. Landon Blair, shotgun formation. You've got Grayson Bailey wide to the left side, Bobby Winfrey, and Marquise Peter wide to the right side, with Richmond in the slot lining up at tight end.
Yeah, the coaches and the referee are still going
at
it.
They're not, case down there.
They're not giving it up yet.
Roseberry in the backfield just to the right of Landon. And here we go. Landon gets the snap. Roseberry gets the call inside the 20. Hit. Wasn't going to get loose that time. 3 yards on the carry. Marked down on the 19-yard line. Second down and 7 now for Alma. Close to 8.
hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. What are they doing again?
Coming from the hometown.
Yeah. Grayson Bailey. Marquise wide to the left side. Nobody to the right. And Greenbrier is going to jump off sides, and it's going to be second down and a lot shorter now for Alma. There it is. That hard count by Landon Blair just pulled him off sides. And, you know, the thing about it, Levi Preston stood his ground. He just sat there. He was like, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
You had Prestige and also Darian Crawford on that right side, and they never moved a muscle.
We've got two Greenbrier coaches down here. They're really animated, and they're kind of fun to watch, but I've got to watch the game here.
Yeah. Ben Henley checks in now. Henley in the slot on the right. He goes in motion. Henley gets the call, trying the left side.
Oh,
Henley,
nice block.
That was a
15, 10. Henley inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He will be short of the first down.
They come in with
flag. Yeah, it's going to be holding. Is it holding?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, this guy down here called it. So they'll move it's a spot foul from the 15-yard line. Man, it was second down. It would have been first and goal.
Yeah.
The last time Alma was in the red zone, they turned the ball over. Now it's going to be second and
20.
Yeah. Second 15. 14. Yep, second 14. They're going to mark it right on the 25-yard line. They have to move it to the 11 for the first down. Patton in the backfield now to help block. Roseberry to the right of Landon Blair. Two in the slot on the right side. That's Marquise Peter and Grayson Bailey. You got Richmond lined up on the left side as the tight end. Play clock at 9. Landon gets the snap. Play action, looking to pass. Got plenty of time. Got a man over the middle. Oh, he just sailed it, man.
Yeah.
He was looking for Garrett Richmond, but he overthrew Garrett. Man, a good 4 or 5 yards too high. He was going to have to work it in between two defenders and just hit him in the seam. It would have been an incredible touch pass if he'd have been able to make it, but just put a little bit too much oomph on it.
Yeah, he had Scary Reese underneath and number 16, Logan King over the top. They were ready.
Third down and 15. Here goes Roseberry inside the 20. Roseberry's only going to pick up about 5 yards. It'll be fourth down and 9 for Alma from the 20.
That play before, he had Carson Bailey wide
open.
Wide open in the corner of the
Yep.
end zone. He just never checked down. All right.
So the Airedales are going to go for it on 4th and 10 from the Greenbrier 20. 9:12 left to play here in the first half. 7-0 Greenbrier. Landon. They send Grayson Bailey in motion left to right. Screen. They throw it underneath, and that should be a pass interference. He hit him. He hit Roseberry before the ball ever got there. Wow. Roseberry was almost on the ground before the ball ever got to him, but, you know, I mean, the official's been right on top of it. So I can't, yeah, it was a bang-bang play. I can't complain. So, yeah, because I don't want to sound like South Sebastian County. So Greenbrier would take over on offense. They lead 7-0. Johnson, shotgun formation, has Howard in the backfield.
Oh,
and now Greenbrier is going to move again, and Alma's going to be looking at a 1st and 15 on defense for the Panthers.
Yeah, the left side of the line is a little bit eager today.
Yeah. A little itchy. That's 4 penalties on the line. First down at 15. Bless you. Johnson, shotgun formation, trips to the left side. Hands off to Howard. He's trying to turn it back on this, coming back to the middle of the field. Howard with a first down and more. How did he ever do that?
Man, I don't even know.
Holy smokes. He carries it all the way out to the 40.
Oh.
Got a flag on the far side of the field.
I don't see it.
I think it's going to be a
sideline warning, probably.
Yeah, sideline warning on Alma.
I think their coaches are in the other ear.
Got to mark it down on the 39-yard line of Greenbrier. Unbelievable run.
Yeah. All right, we've evened that out.
Okay, 1 for 1.
But that was a great run because they had him completely corralled on the left side, and he cut back to the middle of the field and found a gap.
First down and 10, Greenbrier at their own 39. 8:49 to play in the first half. They lead 7-0. Shotgun for Johnson. They roll the ball back to him. Howard gets or not Howard, but Long gets the handoff. He's to midfield, finally brought down by Bonneau. Or Gabriel Jensen, sorry. So a busted play ends up to be a big gainer for Greenbrier.
Isn't that weird how that happens sometimes?
Yeah.
Something way
kooky
just disrupts the whole flow, and then the defense makes a mistake.
Ball is marked on the Airedale 45-yard line. First down and 10. Long still in at tailback. Peyton Long, just a junior. Johnson gets the snap. Back to pass. Throwing to the right. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, number 6, Jaron Kuykendall. Stops the clock with 8:29 left to play in the first half.
Now where I work, they call that Kirkendall, but I don't understand how you can do that. There's not an R anywhere in the name.
K-U-Y, Kuykendall. Second down and 10 from the Airedale 45. 2 wideouts to the left, single wideout to the right for the Panthers. They've got Long in the backfield. He gets the call. He's inside the 40.
Gone.
He's gone.
No.
Finally brought down at the Airedale 25.
Man,
oh man.
Fortunately, you had Austin Fraley back there playing center field and was able to make the tackle, but he exploded through the line.
Long gets the call again, right side. Hit as he crosses the 20, inside the 20.
I think they like the tempo change because he's just got a little bit quicker step than Seth Howard.
Second down and 4 now for the Panthers. Shotgun again for Johnson, trips to the right. They're stacked up. And now Alma's going to jump off sides.
Oh, boy.
Or was it the right tackle again? Yep, it was.
Oh, man.
I didn't see any offensive movement. You're right. False start on the Panthers again. That's 4 on the Panthers tonight on that offensive line. So it'll be second down and close to 10. About 9.5. $7:45 left to play in the first half. Quick moving first half tonight.
We're not really used to that.
No. Peyton Long still in at tailback. Johnson gets a snap. Play action. Here comes the blitz. He just throws it up for grabs. And, well, he was lucky that Peyton Canfield wasn't about 2 inches taller, because if he had been, he'd have been gone down the sidelines for a pick 6.
Yeah, and I like the young man's name he's throwing it to, Talon Moore.
You got to meet Keegan Roseberry and Bonneau there.
Yeah. Yeah. Third down and 10 from the Airedale 20, just outside the 21-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right, single wideout to the left. Peyton Long, the tailback, to the right of Johnson. Johnson gets the snap, a high snap. Long gets the call. Hit immediately by Keegan Roseberry, and he's going to lose about 3 yards. And it'll be fourth down and 12 as the ball is marked on the 25 of Alma.
Yeah, him and Bonneau, again, both right there in the backfield as soon as he got the ball.
I saw their kicker kicking from the 30-yard line ahead, but he was barely making it. So this would actually be more than that.
He banged one off the top of the goalpost during warm-up. And
they're going to go for it.
Yeah, is that thing, I thought it was leaning a little bit.
Yeah, it is leaning. Yeah.
To the east a little bit.
Yeah. Long moves to the left of Johnson on fourth down and 12. Johnson back to pass, looking over the middle. Got him in the end zone, and
did he catch it?
I think he caught it. Touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding.
He went up and got that. That was Ryan Bernard. Unbelievable catch, man.
Unbelievable.
on a 4th and 12, Greenbrier has caught lightning in a bottle, and they lead 13-0.
Wow. That was incredible because there was 4 defenders completely surrounding him.
PAT
and he
is
was
up,
able to pull it down in the middle of them.
and it's good. 6:36 left to play in the first half. If you're an Airedale fan, you need to keep the faith.
Get the mojo working.
No worries. Maybe get up and take your shoes off or something. Do something a little different. Change your mojo up a little bit. Wow.
Yeah.
Expected Greenbrier to score, but I also expected Alma to score.
Exactly.
And maybe we'll see more Tanner Shelton now. Tanner came in earlier. He went right on down the field. Landon is hyped up tonight, man. He is every pass he's thrown, he has sailed that thing. You could tell, man, he's excited. I mean, and that's a good thing, but oh man. Get him in at halftime and get some electrolytes back in him. Maybe let him take a power nap. Calm down a little bit. Greenbrier lining up like they may onside kick. I doubt it. Roseberry back deep to receive. Officials are ready. Finally.
Yeah.
It took a long time. I think they were taking a timeout. Alma drops back deep, just like normal. Who's on this side? Roseberry. Who's on the far? Davis. Josh Davis on the far side. Roseberry on the near side to receive the kick. It's going to go to Roseberry at the 15. Roseberry to the 20. 25 to the 30. Roseberry still on his feet. 35, 40. Roseberry down the sidelines. Knocked out of bounds. And should be a late thank you. Man, oh man, are you kidding me? It took you long enough to throw the penalty. Yeah. Roseberry was 5 yards out of bounds, and they drug him down.
He rode him out of bounds.
Yeah, and they finally threw the penalty. You know what? And the official that was closest to it never pulled the flag out of his pocket. It was the official that was all the way down the field.
Yep.
So they're going to put 15 more yards on top of the return. He returned it to the 49, so they'll mark 15 more yards from where Roseberry was taken out of bounds, and he was actually thrown down at the 40. Well, actually, the 40 minus 5 out of bounds.
Glad he didn't have a saddle on, because he'd still be riding him if he did.
Well, listen, I'm glad those metal benches were down closer to the 45, because he would have been thrown right into it.
Yep.
10, 15. It should be
about the
5, 10, 15 on the 36-yard line. So the Airedales will have excellent field position with 6:28 left to play, 1 timeout left. Landon Blair gets the snap, pitches it to Grayson Bailey. Bailey turns it upfield inside the 30, knocked out of bounds at the 25. Probably should have been a block in the back call on Alma.
Well, he kind of stayed to the front of him and just stayed with his block and never let him go.
Well, it was close, man.
Yeah,
it was close.
Tough.
It was close. 10 yards on the carry.
But it's right in front of everybody.
Right.
So.
Bailey again in motion. Roseberry, nope.
Oh,
Landon gets the call and a face mask. Or maybe he just had a hold of it. Maybe just on the front of his jersey. I think that's what it was.
They didn't fool anybody.
No. Landon Blair kept the football, lost a yard, 2nd down and 11.
But they had everybody else gathered up in that mess too.
Winfrey, Marquise Peter wide to the left side, Grayson wide to the right. Roseberry gets the call on 2nd and 11, bounces it outside. Here comes the penalty flags. Roseberry's going to be hit and tackled at the 20.
Man, now the flags are flying.
Laundry on the field.
Yep.
So much yelling, I thought this was a Pittsburgh Steelers football game.
Glad it's not.
Well, I just got to say, I got nobody checking in out there, so there must not be any of my crew listening tonight.
Morrilton and Farmington Morrilton's leading Farmington 17-7. Northside's leading Cabot now 10-7.
Face mask.
I thought there was a face mask over there, but you know, I thought it on the play earlier with Landon, but then it didn't look like it. But I mean, it just looked like when his head got snapped around. I thought, man,
we got a wonderful view of the game, but when it gets over on that side of the field, it's pretty tough.
Can't see it. Yeah. Well, they moved the ball to the 15-yard line of Greenbrier. There's 5:43 left to play here in the first half. Alma 1st and 10. Roseberry gets the call inside the 15, inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Roseberry, 9 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 1. Alma.
He's just keeping his feet moving and keeping plugging forward and making things happen.
Yep. Hey, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. We've got a Greenbrier player down on the field.
That's our running back, ain't it?
Yeah, that's 40.
Well, he's also playing a
Seth
linebacker.
Howard. Yeah. Yep. Timeout on the field. 5:27 left to play here in the first half. Greenbrier leads Alma 14 to nothing. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
What does an organ and tissue donor look like? Like a person who's real cool. A true warrior. Like a hero who can save up to 8 lives with a single act of giving. Like a shining mythical titan, bestowing beautiful, radiant life upon Arkansans in need. You know somebody who looks like that? You should, because we're talking about you. And you is where giving starts. Save 8. Donate at donatelifearkansas.org. Giving is a good look.
In 1935, a young boy moved with his family to Dice Colony. Young J.R. Cash would spend the next 15 years of his life in the Arkansas Delta, a place where he experienced happiness and tragedy, good times and bad times. You can now visit the home where he grew up and the surroundings that inspired his music for decades to come. Historic Dice Colony, boyhood home of Johnny Cash, is now open in Dice. Find out more, log on to deltabyways.com.
This ad paid for with a combination of state funds and Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Association funds.
Seth Howard's the injured player for Greenbrier, but he's up and he's walking off or limping off under his own power. That's, maybe the young man's going to be okay. You never want to see anybody get hurt. That's their that's one of their tailbacks. So I guess they'll be leaning heavily on Peyton Long after this, unless Howard can shake that off. Looks like maybe he just got a stinger, maybe on the thigh. So maybe he's going to be okay because he's putting a little more weight on that leg as he's coming across the field. 5:27 left to play in the first half. It's been all Greenbrier. Alma has fumbled in the red zone and turned it over on downs in the red zone. They're 2 trips down. Greenbrier has cashed in on their 2 trips. They've had the ball 3 times and scored 2 touchdowns out of the 3 opportunities. Here come the Airedales. From the 6-yard line, 2nd down and 1. Under center is Landon. Landon hands off Davis. Josh inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. Touchdown Alma. Yep. Josh Davis carries it in from 6 yards out. And Josh Davis, the junior tailback, gets Alma on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they met him right there in the hole, but was unable to wrap up, and he bounced out to the outside, and it was wide open.
That he did.
PAT coming up. Dane Martin.
Yep.
Good snap, good hold.
Ooh,
kick is up.
Boy.
And it's good. 5:20 left to play in the first half. Alma gets on the boards, cuts it. Back to a one possession lead, 14-7 in favor of Greenbrier. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
When it comes to heating my home, my water, cooking meals, or drying clothes, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable option. It costs less to use than most other energy sources, and it's easier on the environment. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. But if you're replacing an appliance, choose it.
At CenterPoint Energy, we're investing in infrastructure to help bring comfort and savings to you. To learn more, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy. Always there.
Welcome back, everyone. Nissan Titan. It's what you've been waiting for. Big model year-end savings at Nissan. Get to the bottom line. Year-end event and save big on the last of the 2018s. Shop, choose Nissan.com today. Proud touchdown sponsors. Alma Airedale Football. Airedales line up to kick off.
Big space.
I don't don't know who that is kicking. 40. We don't have a 47 on our roster.
Huh.
You got it, Leland? I don't think so. High short kick. Going to be fielded at the 30. Hit immediately and stopped at the 32-yard line.
That young man was happy that nobody obliterated him when he caught that ball.
Yes, he was.
Because two guys went past him flying through there.
Yeah. They didn't want to hit him too early.
Airedale defense needs to come up with a stop this trip. 5:16 left to play. In the first half, they trail 14-7. Handoff goes right side.
Oh, boy.
Into the secondary. Goes Peyton Long.
That
and
young
he
man
carries for 10 yards.
It's really quick.
Yeah. He's a little bitty guy. Once he gets going, man. 5'9", 150. Two to the right, single wide out to the left. Andrew Johnson, senior quarterback. Hands off left side. Peyton Long again, turns it upfield. Inside the Airedale 40. They're just chewing them up now. I think they watched the game film from Harrison last week.
That was Levi Prestige tackling him 18 yards downfield. You don't want to see that, but that's definitely a hustle from a defensive tackle.
Ball is marked at the Airedale 37-yard line. Airedale defense needs to make a stop here. Long gets the call again. Getting in and disrupting the play was Karsten Bonneau. Bonneau hit him in the backfield along with Zach Henson.
Well, you begin to see Alma sell out on some of these defensive sets to stop that run game. You hope they don't do a play-action pass that costs them.
To either side for Johnson. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield. Throwing. Got a man. I think he was out of bounds.
Yeah. No.
Nope. They're going to give him that catch.
Yeah.
Good-looking catch. He kept his composure. That was Logan King. First down and 10. Greenbrier, they'll mark the ball out of bounds at the Airedale 24-yard line. 4:10 left to play. Panthers with all three of their timeouts left. They overload to the right. That's a short side of the field. They have Long in the backfield with Johnson. Johnson. Oh, that's not Long. That is Havens. Havens trying the left side. Works it inside the 25, down to about the 20. 3 yards on the carry. Second down and a long 7 for the Greenbrier Panthers. Airedale defense looking to stop the bleeding here. Greenbrier leads 14-7 with 3:43 and counting left to play in the first half. Wide sides to the right for Johnson. Somebody moves again for Greenbrier. Another false start by the Panthers. And they'll mark that off. That will be second down and 12 now for Greenbrier. They have, boy. You know all it's done, though? Just give them more room to throw the ball. That's all it's done.
We've had a few games like this where extensive illegal motion on the offense.
Second down and 12. Ball is spotted right on the Airedale 25-yard line. Trip to the right side. Single wide out to the left. You got Havens in the backfield with Johnson. Play action. Over the middle. Complete to number 1. Ryan Bernard. He breaks a tackle.
My gosh.
Inside the 10, down to the 5. And Alma looks like it's their first night of football in that secondary at times, man. They'll wrap them up, and then
he just keeps driving.
He just keeps going.
Yeah, there were 5 Alma defenders laying on the ground, and finally they got him tackled.
First down and go from the Airedale 5. Haven't seen this in a long time, man. Johnson, shotgun, hands off, hitting the backfield. Penalty flag flies. The touchdown is going to be good for Peyton Long, but let's wait and see what the call is. The penalty come in. It's going to be holding.
Yep, holding.
On Greenbrier. Maybe that's the reason Long was able to get into the end zone.
I don't know. He's
He
just
was
out
hit-
running them to the spot.
He was hit at the line of scrimmage and just bounced off a couple of defenders and then squirted on into the end zone. But it's holding. It's a spot foul. So it will be first down and goal. They'll mark this thing out to the 17-yard line. First and goal from the Airedale 17. 3:12 left to play in the first half. Greenbrier leads 14-7. Andrew Johnson, shotgun formation for the senior, gets the snap, back to pass, looking downfield, looking left, throwing over the middle, got a man
there
wide
he is.
open, inside the 5, touchdown.
Yeah.
Ryan Bernard, same play they run just a minute ago, exact same play, wide open, nobody within 10 yards of him, and he was right in the middle of the field.
And two people hit him in the field of play and was unable to bring him down, and he ran through without ever seeing the turf. Now they're on for the extra point.
Wide open.
Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and it's good. 3:03 left to play in the first half. 21-7 in favor of Greenbrier. You're listening to Airedale Football, 96.7 FM.
$5.8 billion and 6,000 new jobs. That's how much economists at the Arkansas Economic Development Institute estimate Issue 4 could generate over the next 10 years. On November 6th, we can grow our economy, create thousands of jobs, and keep tax and tourism dollars here in Arkansas. Let's stop sending money to out-of-state casinos and start putting Arkansas first. On November 6th, vote for Issue 4. Early voting starts October 22nd. Paid for by Driving Arkansas Forward.
3:03 left to play. First half. All right. I know you guys at home are probably a little upset. It's okay. Airedale coaching staff will make the adjustments at halftime. See a different Airedale team. Seen it time and time again. No worries.
There's still 3 minutes left on the
Worried.
clock.
Exactly. I'm not worried in the least. I've seen this coaching staff put these kids in different sets, make adjustments at halftime, and come back out, Storm and Norman. Not worried, man. Here comes the kick. High, short kick, going to be fielded by Roseberry on the run at the 20, 25 to the 30,
Got room
35.
right up the middle.
Hit again
boy.
at the 35, 36-yard line. Boy, it looks like he's got all the running room in the world, and then he closes up really quick. But you know what? Another good return by Keegan Roseberry. This one goes for 16 yards on the return.
That kicker playing center field's continually being a key proponent in him not busting it free.
2:58, one timeout left for Alma. And they are 64 yards from pay dirt. Landon Blair with Richmond. They overload to the right side with trips. Roseberry gets the call, right side, 35. Roseberry turns it on, 40. Out of bounds. He'll stop the clock with 2:51 to play. Carries it up to the 42-yard line. Second down and 4 now for Alma. 6 on the carry for Keegan Roseberry off the right side. Now, Bobby Winfrey, Marquise Peter come wide to the left, Grayson Bailey wide to the right. They overload with Richmond on the right as well. Roseberry gets the call. Roseberry on the right side, 40, 45. First down, Alma, as he carries it to the 47-yard line. They'll stop the clock and move the chains. 2:44 to play in the first half. It's 21-7 in favor of Greenbrier. Airedales with the football and one timeout with 2:44 left.
Yeah, you're seeing Alma once again win on the edges, but they're still not winning on the interior offensive line.
Alma wasn't
boy.
set.
Oh,
they had the receivers moving. Tanner Shelton carried the ball for 10 yards, but it's all going to come back. It'll be first down and 15 for Alma as Winfrey and Marquise Peter at the last second trying to switch places.
Body language will give you away every time.
On the far left side of the field, and the play was going to the right.
They were just like, darn.
Yeah.
Didn't make a difference if
Made
it was where.
yeah. First and 15 now. Hey guys, it looks like Winfrey's got a boot or something on his left
it's
leg.
like a shin protector.
Yeah. Now they run Davis in motion. Landon's going to keep it.
He's got room.
He's got some room. He's to the 45 to midfield. He'll pick up 7, close to 8 yards. 8 yards on the carry. They're going to mark it right at the midfield stripe. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Alma. Clock will continue to run. Under 2 minutes now left to play here in the first half, with Greenbrier leading 21-7.
Nothing about that play was quick hitting. It just developed slow and then continued that way.
Watching him run.
Blair back to pass. Looking downfield, going downfield for the home run. He's got Grayson Bailey complete inside the 20 at the 15-yard line. Grayson Bailey had to wait on it a little bit, but Landon, guys, I think he got his power nap a minute ago because he settled down. He put that one right on the spot. And Grayson Bailey with a nice catch down to the 16-yard line.
Bryce Morehart was there, but he was just about a little bit too short.
And Greenbrier, I think, is going to take a timeout. Yep, Greenbrier's going to take a timeout, and so will we. Minute 41 left to play. Airedales, 1st and 10 on the Greenbrier 16-yard line. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
Conifex is proud to support Arkansas high school football because teamwork is the only path to excellence, both on the field and in our plants. With operations in El Dorado and Glenwood, Conifex is proud to employ more than 250 of the best people in Arkansas. If you're interested in joining our Conifex team or want to learn more, play hard and stay safe.
Your first home is like this dream. The day you walk in, the sun seems to shine more brightly. The ceilings, they just seem taller. And you'll never fix that creaky floorboard because it sounds like comfort. What a hug would sound like if it made a sound. And that's when you realize you're home. Really, really home. Realize your dream with a home loan from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
1st down and 10 Airedales. The ball coming out of the timeout will be on the Greenbrier 16-yard line. They send Marquise Peters. And also, who's lining up in the slot there? Bobby Winfrey, wide to the left side. They run Davis in motion, play action, looking in the end zone. They got a man. That's Grayson Bailey, but they overthrow him
Wide open.
in the end zone. And if he'd have looked to his left, no one was on Marquise Peters. Nobody.
Got to check him down.
Nobody was out there on Marquise.
I think Grayson Bailey had a chance to catch that if it was in the field of play.
Yeah.
But it was way over his head.
Yep. Winfrey. Marquise come wide to the left side. Grayson wide to the right side. Roseberry in the backfield. 2nd down and 10 from the 16. Now they bring Bailey on a drag route. They're going to keep it with Landon inside the 15.
Oh,
Landon
boy.
hit immediately. Minute 30 and counting now. The clock will continue to run. Alma with only 1 timeout left. 3 yards on the carry.
He looked like he had some room, and then Dylan Keller, the nose tackle, just stood him straight up.
Tanner Shelton now checks in.
Well,
Tanner, the 6'2", 212-pound senior. This kid's got some wheels. He comes in at quarterback. Clock is still running. Alma gets the play in. It's under a minute. Tanner, shotgun, gets the snap, running left. Got the blockers, 15, 10. Tanner at the 5. Tanner Shelton down to the 2-yard line. That's what I'm talking about.
He ran over a couple young men there that just were not big enough to get him down.
Clock is stopped with 51 seconds left. 1st and goal, Airedales from the 3-yard line. Now they'll start the clock again once they got the ball spotted. Tanner Shelton.
Let's go.
41 seconds left. Breaks the huddle. Tanner, shotgun formation. Everyone in tight except Keegan Roseberry. Tanner's going to run it right up the gut. Tanner, touchdown, Alma.
Yeah.
Airedales score with 29 seconds left. A 64-yard touchdown drive, capped off with a 3-yard run by Tanner Shelton.
That's pretty funny leading up to that because we had people down here. They've got a chain link fence right in front of our booth here. When they get fired up, they start rattling it.
Yeah. Dane Martin on for the extra
PAT.
point.
Kick is up. And it's good.
That young man
29
may get
seconds
one.
left to play in the first half. Greenbrier leads Alma 21-14. And if you're in the market, you're thinking about a truck right now. It's what you've been waiting for. The big model year-end savings at Nissan. Get to the bottom line year-end event. Save big on the last of the 2018s. Shop, choose Nissan.com today.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Casey Hess show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
Tanner Sheldon carries it in from 3 yards out. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. It's back to a 7-point Greenbrier lead. Talked to Warren a minute ago from Warren's Rec Room. He is in New Mexico right now.
Nice.
Is he out there hunting?
Yeah, he's out there hunting. Here's the kickoff. High, short kick. Fair catch called for it to 25.
Jimmy, you're a nervous wreck in here.
No. It's just when you're like the little kid at the big kids table.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, and your elbows are up above your head when you're sitting here.
We got a nice, great big window in front of us, though.
Yeah. Leland Barkley's fogging it up.
Fogging it up over there.
It's probably him typing so fast over there, not used to it.
Smoking it.
First down and 10 from the 25. Handoff. Right side. Goes to Long. Long carries it out to the 32-yard line. Peyton Long on the carry.
I mean, it looks like they've got him corralled every time, and then he busts out.
Squirts through there.
He has a nice burst of speed when he heads upfield.
There's a halftime score for you. Southside's leading Little Rock Central 35-6. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Greenbrier 21, Alma 14. Welcome to the Crabtree RV, where your family's dreams come true. Warren's Rec Room halftime report for Alma Airedale football on 96.7 FM. We'll be back, talk a little bit about the first half right after this.
At Bancorp South, we're right where you are. Literally. Want to bank online? We're there. Text banking? Yep. Banking app? Right there again. Simply put, Bancorp South gives you the banking relationship you want, so you can bank how you want. Of course, if you'd like to experience our service firsthand, we'd love to have you. So for all your banking, business, mortgage, and insurance needs, call or visit your local branch or go to BancorpSouth.com. Bancorp South. We're right where you are. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Football season is here, and at Crabtree RV in Alma, that means model year-end closeout time. The 2019s have arrived, and the remaining 18s must go. Save up to $10,000 off the original list price on new travel trailers and fifth wheels. And with payments as low as $138, zero down, and dozens under $199 a month, you won't have to break your budget to tailgate with your favorite team or just enjoy the great outdoors. Model year-end closeout time only at Crabtree RV in Alma, where your family's dreams come true. See dealer for details.
What's the best wedding advice we got?
Oh, buying a renter's policy from Shelter Insurance that my dad suggested.
Yeah, it covers all our stuff. Furniture, clothes, computers, TV.
Even my wedding ring.
Yeah.
And it helps protect us from liability losses that could run hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All for about $12 a month.
Yeah. Dad's sure gotten smarter as I've gotten older.
Ask Shelter agents Randy Milam in Alma and Jim Milam in Charleston about a free insurance review.
The pizza place in Alma and Van Buren is striving to make the best pizza for your hard-earned dollar. We load our pizzas to the brim with cheese and toppings. Any topping large pizzas are only $10.50. Hey, don't forget at Van Buren, you can have your pizza and burgers delivered through Waiter. Just download the app and order away. Speaking of burgers, if you haven't tried our burgers and a homemade bun, you're definitely missing out. Come in on Fridays and get the mouth-watering burgers, fries, and a drink combo for only $7 at the pizza place in Alma and in Van Buren.
Are you looking for a way to raise the profile of your business? Call Tori at Tori's Sign Shop. Tori can wrap your logo on any vehicle, large or small. Tori can make banners, lighted signs, metal signs, colorplast signs, and much more. Get your business the attention it deserves. Call Tori's Sign Shop today at 479-632-2281. For super fast delivery, it's Tori's Sign Shop, 2 miles west of Alma on Highway 64. Email your job to toriesignshop@hotmail.com.
This is Bruce Westerman. One of the greatest experiences of my life was playing high school football and then for the Arkansas Razorbacks. It taught me about hard work and commitment. As your congressman, I've worked hard to honor my commitment to the people of Arkansas and fought for our values in Washington. To the parents, fans, and student athletes, best wishes. Remember to play hard, be safe, and work together as a team. I'm Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress. Earning the trust of our neighbors and the respect of our peers. It's what the Ocker Funeral Home family has done for the last 100 years. 5 generations of caring. And those traditions truly make a difference with a more affordable price and superior service. You know you can depend on our family to serve your family. The Ocker family of funeral homes in Van Buren, Alma, and Fort Smith.
Welcome back to the Crabtree RV, where your family's dreams come true. Warren's Rec Room, halftime report. Greenbrier is leading the Airedales 21-14. Need to bring you up to date on everything that's going on with Warren's. Got the 20-year reunion tonight. That's going on at the Rec Room. November the 3rd is Casino Nights, a fundraiser for the Alma Boys and Girls Club. And don't forget, coming up on November the 10th is Rack and Sack, if you like good music.
Good music.
Whew, they are good, my friends. Yeah. They are good. Hey, don't forget, if you're interested in booking a Christmas party, you can give Warren or Miss Christie a call at the Rec Room and go out and check it out. If you've never been there, go out and check out the facilities. I guarantee you, you're going to like what you see. Whether you want food, some drinks, want some live music, or you just want a night where you don't have to clean up after everybody. It's always a good time out of Warren's. 208-TUNE is the number to call. 208-8863 is the number to call at Warren's Rec Room in Alma. And I want to make a correction from the first half. Aaron Wilkinson is the kicker now for Alma, and we simply just didn't have a 44 on our roster. We're certainly glad that his mom's tuning in, and glad that we got that corrected. I always want to try to make sure that we get as many of the players' names on the air as we can, because, I mean, listen, these kids work their tail off. The parents, the grandparents, friends, family, they all, they tune in and they watch it on the live stream. And we certainly want to make sure and get everyone's name on there that we can. Well, just like Scary Reese from Greenbrier. I've already said his name 4 or 5 times. Scary Reese. I don't know why anybody named their kid Scary, but I kind of dig it, man.
Yeah.
Especially around Halloween time. Hey,
It's
don't forget, tomorrow night I'll be hanging out at the haunted house next to the pizza place in Alma, and gonna be a good time. Hey, it's only $10. I know a lot of the other haunted houses are $20, $25. It's only $10. So I'll be there broadcasting live from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So bring your own crying towels, okay? And bring a change of clothes too. I guarantee you, it's worth the price of admission. It's scary, man. But come by and see us tomorrow. Let's bring you up to date on some of the scores from around the state. Here's one that will absolutely surprise even Leland Barkley. Pulaski Academy is leading Watson Chapel 22-14 at the half. Cabot is leading Northside 21-10 at the half. Southside is leading Little Rock Central 35-6 at the half. Valonia is leading Clarksville 22-7, and Harrison is shutting out Huntsville 42-0. Little Rock Christian is only beating Maumelle 31-21. That game is in the second quarter. So some good games going on tonight around the state, and especially in the 5A. You're listening to the Crabtree RV Halftime Report, where your family's dreams come true, and I pointed it out. I'm going to point it out again for you if you've never been out to Crabtree RV. Whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, doesn't matter. largest showroom for an RV dealership in the region. You're right here in your own backyard, my friends.
It's nice.
Crabtree RV, absolutely beautiful. Hey, we got Anderson in the booth with us. How are you, buddy?
Doing well. How are you, Jimmy?
Man, I am doing my best to change the mojo in the first half. Sit down, stand up, sit on the back of the chair, move around, you know.
Jimmy, you say it all the time. Coaches will go in at halftime. They'll
They
make
will,
adjustments.
dude.
They'll
I'm
come
not.
back.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I know. Listen, and yeah, I'm concerned, but I'm always concerned in the first half. You know, and because I know that this team, you know, can play better. So, second half, yeah, they're going to come out ready to play. I guarantee you, they'll be ready to play in the second half. And our assistants will go in. They'll make some adjustments at halftime. They'll come back out and they'll shut that run down. I guarantee you, when Long runs the ball in the second half, not only will he get hit, he'll get hit hard several times. A little bit hard to run when you're scared to get hit. So we'll see a lot more of that in the second half. And you know, and listen, Alma will. I think you're going to see a lot more of Tanner Shelton in the second half. Landon tonight, throwing the football, has been high on every pass except one, and you know, it was one that he completed to Grayson Bailey to move Alma down to within scoring range at the 16. He threw that one just perfect, but you could tell he was hyped up. He was, and that's what, you know, when you're out there and you're a quarterback, and your adrenaline is going so much, and it's just, I mean, it's just flowing. You throw the ball high. You throw it with too much zip, you know, instead of the touch passes like we've seen Landon throw all year long. So, you know, they'll calm him down at halftime. I said, get him a power nap, he'll be fine. You know, but I like the two-headed monster that we've got at quarterback with Tanner and Landon. So I think we'll see him switched out again in the second half, back and forth, and you know, to keep the defense from Greenbrier on his toes. So looking forward to it. We're going to take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll hey, wait a minute, before we go to the timeout, Anderson, what's going on with your bunch? I know that you have a group of students that works real hard putting on the production of the live stream and the other things at Alma. And, you know, we don't talk about those kids near enough, man. You've got a good group of students that work with you on a weekly basis.
I tell you, Jimmy, you're right. I can't say enough about the work that they put in. And, you know, it's a thankless job. I mean, lugging gear and setting cameras and doing all sorts of different things and things that you wouldn't even think.
Hey, it's thankless until it doesn't go on.
Sure.
Until the live stream. Yep. Then everybody's on your case about it. But you guys do a great job. I mean, and listen, you've got a lot of people that watch that live stream.
I tell you, the folks at Airewaves Media, Tiffany Hamilton and her students, they do an incredible job and they work really hard. And it's amazing just how technology allows people to see things that, you know, even 2, 3, 4 years ago,
right,
you couldn't see it. You know,
exactly.
And people sit at home. You know, I get pictures all the time of people sitting at home in their living room, watching Airedale football on television. It's really, really neat.
Well, you know, here's the thing. None of this would be possible. None of this would be possible that Alma has, you know, from the band to the you know, to the facilities. None of this would be possible without Mr. Dyer.
Yep.
You know, and he was a visionary. The facilities that Alma has, you know what? He had to sign off on all of them.
Yep.
And he wanted the best for the student athletes and for the students. And you know what? Again, everything that Alma has is second to none. You know, you won't find better facilities in the state, whether it's basketball or football. So,
Mr. Dyer always had the opinion that Alma kids deserved just as good as anybody else.
I agree.
And they deserve the best. And he and the administration act on that. And we're honored to continue on Mr. Dyer's legacy and everything we do.
Yeah. We, you know, you look around anytime you go to Airedale Stadium, you know, with Citizens Bank Field, and you look and you know, he's got his fingerprint on everything there, and he was just a great man and a great family. So certainly missed. But you know, we still can kick around Dr. McSpadden. I don't mind kicking him around, and he calls me hippie, and I call him hillbilly. So, but that's you know, and it's guys like Dr. McSpadden and Mr. Dyer and you know and everyone else affiliated with Alma that You know, they show the pride, and I mean, in the coaching staffs and the players, and you know, from the players to the band. So it's a good thing, man. Alma's got a tremendous school system, and you know, academics and athletics, and you know, all the specialties, like you know, the audio, video class, and just everything that they do is, you know, it just, you know, even though I don't have a dog in the hunt, I'm not hired by Alma. You know, I'm hired by Bill Ferris and the Fort Smith Radio Group. And it's one of the reasons I take a lot of pride in calling these games down the middle instead of homering up, sounding like a goof. sounding like a goof.
No one wants to sound like a goof, Jimmy.
Oh no, there are some, and they do it on a weekly basis.
Talking about Alma being,
just laugh.
Talking about Alma being so student focused. I walked in the administration building just yesterday, and you walk down the hallway, and there's pictures of students.
Oh yeah.
And every single thing, every decision that's made from an Alma administrator has a student first, and that's, you know, that's obvious.
Yep. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. You can see a lot of pride in everything they do.
Yep.
Let's take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll get Leland Barkley on with us, and we'll talk about the first half. You're listening to the Crabtree RV Warren's Rec Room halftime report on 96.7 FM.
There's nothing like being part of the hometown team or rooting for them. It's a source of pride, camaraderie, and fun that everybody in the community shares. Citizens Bank and Trust believes in commitment, the essence of sportsmanship, and loves being truly local and invested in the people and success of Crawford County. So cheer on the hometown team and come see us and experience how great it feels being part of the hometown bank. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank. Member FDIC.
Don't put your health last. Pointer Trail Family Medical Clinic at 109 Pointer Trail in Van Buren. Dr. Carolyn Dillard and nurse practitioner Danielle Weaver are ready to help you and your family get well and stay well. Routine medical checkups, colds, flus, allergies, or if you're ready to drop that weight, they can help you at Pointer Trail Family Clinic. They take walk-ins and appointments. Call 479-922-2222 to make an appointment today. Pointer Trail Family Clinic, helping put you and your health first.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Crabtree RV, where your family's dreams come true. Warren's Rec Room. Halftime report here, where Greenbrier leads the Airedales 21-14. Leland, things look bleak when Greenbrier went up 21-7, but a decent return by Keegan Roseberry, who's been absolutely on fire on kickoff returns. Alma was 64 yards away with a little over 2 minutes to play and one timeout. And by golly, they got it going, man.
Well, I think the key on that last touchdown drive obviously was the 34-yard completion from Blair to Grayson Bailey across the middle. That was the key play, because I think it was that play that the clock went under a minute.
It was.
And to play. And, you know, Alma obviously has gone to a more ground control type game. They're under center most of the time now. They still go in the shotgun some, but mostly they're under the center. They've rushed the ball 32 times in the first half and thrown it 6.
Yeah.
So they've gotten away from some of the wide open spread stuff, and you know, to something that fits their personnel a little more. And I think in, you know, kind of showing that in the first quarter, like you alluded to, 25 offensive plays in that first quarter, and that was because Alma had, you know, the long possession. They took up 6 minutes and 17 seconds with 12 offensive plays.
Man.
Which is, you know, that's pretty amazing. Now, there were 2 penalties in there, so they did snap the ball 14 times, but still, 12 offensive plays, and they took up 6 minutes, over 6 minutes off the clock. So obviously, I mean, that I think is just the, I mean, if you look up ball control offense in the dictionary, I think you're going to see, you know, see something like that. And the key too, first 2 Alma drives, turnover on the fumble when they were going in to score, probably.
Yep.
And then a turnover on downs, even though that's technically not a
Inside
turnover.
the red zone.
It's just like a turnover.
Yeah.
So a turnover on the fumble and then a turnover on downs. And that is really the difference in the game. But, like you said, Alma has battled back, and they're going to get the second half kickoff.
Right.
Which was made that last drive at the end of the first half just gigantic. Because now they can come back and tie the game up. But Alma still, at some point, is going to have to defend Ryan Bernard and Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, Bernard. Listen, Bernard. Bernard caught everything that was thrown his way, and he was so wide open, it was unbelievable.
Four
And
catches
Long,
for 72 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Peyton Long is the backup. He's the backup tailback because Seth Howard, their starting tailback, was injured in the first half. And so here comes Peyton Long, and he just chews him up.
Well, it's kind of funny when I was, looking to do looking at the team stats, for Greenbrier and everything for my preview going into this game. I didn't even look to see who was behind Seth Howard because it really didn't matter to me.
Right.
I mean, this has really been the Andrew Johnson and Seth Howard offense.
Right, for 2 years.
Yeah, for Greenbrier all season. So, but you're right, and you guys kept talking about this. He adds a little different dimension.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he hits that hole and that burst.
Yeah. He's
tough.
tough.
Seth Howard is not I wouldn't call him a prototypical fullback type body.
Right.
But he's a stout. He's a stout runner.
Yeah, he's tough to bring down.
At 17, he gives them a little different speed and a little different dimension. And wow, yeah, he had 11 carries for 98 yards in the first half. So really, him and then Johnson and Bernard, the passing attack, that's been their offense. First half, Alma 32 offensive plays, 209 yards, 26 rushes. I think I said 32 before. 26 rushes for 149. Blair's 4 of 6 for 60 yards. Greenbrier 29 offensive plays for 265 yards, almost 10 yards a play. 129 of that on the ground, 136 of that passing by Johnson. So a very balanced. You look at the game, and they had a very balanced offense, and it shows on the stat sheet. 14 first downs for Greenbrier. So it's going to come down to what Alma can do on this first drive of the second half, and also Alma's defense, if they can stop or at least slow down Greenbrier's offense the second half as well. But like you said too, Alma will make some adjustments.
They always
there.
do.
So I don't think we're going to see Greenbrier finish with 530 yards of offense for the game like they like they would if they got 265 again.
Sure.
I don't think we'll see that. And two, how much can Alma continue to control the clock, control the game, control the ground game, and maybe tire that Greenbrier defense down a little bit. And this is a huge game for the playoffs. We were talking about that a while ago. It looks like Morrilton, they're up by 10, I think, just before the half at Farmington. Greenbrier still has Valonia next week on a Thursday, which is a huge rivalry game. But if this game stays the same and Greenbrier does end up winning this game, we could see a three-way tie for Alma, Greenbrier, Morrilton, all at 5-2 behind Harrison, and then it comes down to points because there would be a perfect triangle between those three. So a lot to be decided in the 5A West for playoffs the last 2 weeks, and it's big this year too because the West is matched up with that Central Conference.
Right.
Which PA is going to be 1, Little Rock Christian with Justice Hill is going to be 2. And that's the 2 places that the number 3 and 4 seeds from the West are going to have to travel to in the first round. And that's, that's not
easy.
Not ideal for the playoffs.
No, you're absolutely right. Leland Barkley, Times Record. You'll be able to read about this game in the morning. Get that thing in. And I'm still waiting on my best of the best sports broadcaster from the Times.
I think they mailed that last week.
Yeah, I think it needs to be a category next year, and I'm right now voicing my opinion about that to you. So
I'll put in a
bug in your ear.
I'll put in a word for that. Should it be most outstanding?
How about
broadcaster?
least homer up?
Least
homer upper. How about that? How about that? That doesn't have that they're cheating us kind of slang.
That would be That would be a good category.
There you go. Well, listen, me or my buddy Mickey Duvall down at Russellville. Mickey does a great job.
Mickey does a great job.
Great job on the
Absolutely.
Russellville Cyclones. And,
he's been doing it a long
yep,
time.
and Alan over at Van Buren, he does a good job. So, anyhow, about set to get underway here in the second half. Let's get ready for this thing, man. 21-14, Leland. Thank you. Always a pleasure to have you on, my friend. Stay in touch.
I will, and you guys have a safe trip back tonight. And are you going to call Rex and give him the update for this one?
I'll call Rex. Well, you know, when we got out, it was so late last week. When we got out, it was already over with. So let's get back into this. Second half kickoff is brought to you by our good friends at Alma Farm Supply. Fall food plots to elite nutrition dog food. Find it at Alma Farm Supply today. There we go, Mike. Greenbrier to kick off to start the second half. The Airedales will have the football, moving from our right to left. Glad to have everybody tuned in tonight on 96.7 FM. Glad that we found out Aaron Wilkinson's name, the Alma kicker. He wasn't on our roster. We're frantically trying to find that out. Roseberry will receive it at the 10 to the 15. Roseberry to the 20, 25, still on his feet. 30. Roseberry to 34-yard line. How many yards returning the first half to Roseberry have?
He's got a good average for sure.
Probably about 16, 18 yards.
96 yards returning in the first half on 3 returns for Keegan Roseberry, and he got 16 more right there.
And he's lost his towel again. Keegan's towel's been all over the field so far.
It has.
All right. Here comes the Airedales. Tanner Shelton in at quarterback. He's got Richmond to his left, along with Grayson Bailey. 2 wideouts to the right. Roseberry in the backfield. Bailey in motion. The ball is snapped behind Tanner. He's picking it up, running for his life. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. I don't think he was ready for the snap.
Yeah, that's a few things that we actually see in Alma's offense is mishandled snaps.
Second down and a couple of acres. They have to move it to the 44 for the first down. It's at the 24. Tanner's going to keep it to the right. Shelton hit at the 25. Shelton to the 30. He will pick about 8 of those yards back up. It'll be third down and long for Alma. And if you're the Airedales, this is not what you wanted to have happen
on the first drive
to start the second half after receiving the second half kickoff. It'll be 3rd and 13 for Alma. Grayson Bailey goes wide to the right side. Bobby Winfrey. Marquise Peter wide to the left side. You've got Roseberry in the backfield. Play clock at 10. Now they empty the backfield with Roseberry going to the far right side in the slot. Tanner gets the snap. Back to pass. Tanner, all kinds of time. Still looking. Tanner running for his life. 30, 35, takes a hit. Going to be hit and stopped short of the first down at the 37-yard line.
He's hurt.
They were covered up downfield, and Tanner Shelton took a sharp hit right in the ribs, and he's still down. Being helped up now by Nick Archer, the center. And Alma's going to be forced to punt on 4th down and 6 from their own 39-yard line.
Tanner goes right to the center position because he's the center on the long snap.
Yep. Is this the first punt of the game for Alma? It is, isn't it? First punt. Landon Blair standing back on his own 25. Alma's going to fake it, and they're going to run the football, and they're not going to pick up the first down.
Oh, they tried to do a little
fumblerooski, and it's going to be short of by a yard of the first down. They faked it on 4th down and 7, and so Greenbrier will have the football 1st and 10 at the Airedale 43-yard line.
Well, they actually direct snapped it to Logan Cronister, maybe. I'm not
Roseberry.
sure. Yeah. Roseberry.
Johnson. Excellent field position to start their first drive. 1st and 10 on the Airedale 43. Shotgun formation. Hands up, play action, throws it out in the slant. And he throws it behind the intended receiver, number 31, Bryce Moorhart. Second down and 10, Greenbrier.
I think it's good he threw behind him because Josh Davis did not go with the fake.
No, he was right on
it where it should have been. I think he'd intercepted.
He'd picked it off. Peyton Long to the right of Johnson on 2nd and 10. Greenbrier leading 21-14. Long gets the call, trying the right side. Long at the 40. Long to the 35. 3rd down and 2 now. Boy, they're getting some good blocking out there, and Alma's just not able to shut down those lanes. He picked up 8 yards on that carry.
And he's able to continue the run after the initial contact.
Third down and 3. Huge play now for the Airedales. Ball is at the Airedale 35. Johnson gets the snap. Hands off to Long. Long into the Alma secondary inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. And he picks up about 8 yards on the carry. 1st and 10, Greenbrier. 9:05 to play in the 3rd. Panthers lead the Airedales 21-14.
Yeah, Alma sold out to stop the run, and it still didn't work. They had all 11 men within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
So we're shooting it.
Yeah. He just got his helmet off. I don't think we'll see him again tonight. Johnson with Long behind him now. 2 in the pattern on either side. He's going to throw. Quick hitter, complete. And a stiff arm by Bernard as they move the ball inside the Airedale. You know, you just need to put a shadow on that kid, and everywhere he goes, you need to have somebody in his hip pocket. 1st and 10 from the Airedale 15. Every time he's, been thrown to, he's caught the football. You just got to put somebody on him and hit him hard and stay on him. Bernard lines up as a tight end this trip. Long in the backfield with Johnson. Johnson shotgun, gets the snap. Long gets the handoff. Long hit immediately at the line of scrimmage and shoved back. And that was Chronister. Logan Chronister on the hit.
Yeah.
Loss of 1 yard.
Josh Davis came in off the corner, and I think the quarterback was going, hey, I don't have the ball, because he's just about to get laid out.
2nd down and 11 from the Airedale 16. 4-down territory for the Panthers. Johnson, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Play action, back to pass, pump fake. Here comes the pressure from the outside.
Behind him.
And they're going to drag him down from the backside, and that's close to a horse collar tackle.
Yeah.
But they're going to say that he had a hold of the middle of his numbers. Yeah.
He had him on the shoulder pads.
Yeah, so wasn't a horse collar tackle. They wanted that, but it was close, man. But he did. He had him on the shoulder pads. A loss on the play of 2 yards. 3rd down and 13.
I think the fans still want that horse collar.
Was that was Jensen on the sack, wasn't it? Roseberry. 3rd down and 13. Johnson gets a snap, rolls out to his left. Pressure coming from Alma. And he fumbles the football. It's still on the turf, and he's going to fall on it back at the 34-yard line. And boy, oh boy, just when it looked like it was going to...
I don't think he wants to...
No.
Rough up everything.
Listen, let me tell you something I know about Gabriel Jensen and the Jensen family. Yeah, you don't want to mix it up with that guy.
Yeah.
And he got up John, the quarterback did, after Jensen tried to dive in there and get the football. He got up John. I'm going to tell you, let me just be as honest and open as I can be. You don't want to go at it and mix it up with that kid.
No, they're all tough, and this one's way down the line, too, so you know he's got to be.
Ball was all the way back at the 35. There's a high short kick. It's going to
bounce
inside the 5, and Alma, they're going to down it at the 1 yard. Now, he's in the end zone when he downs that football.
I think it rolled out.
And they're gonna down it at the 1 yard line. Peyton Canfield was back there, but the ball hit it like the 15-yard line and then just took a Greenbrier bounce.
Shoots immediately forward. The two times we've seen him,
Yeah.
it lands and shoots immediately forward.
So now the Airedales drove 98 yards the first half, or had a 98-yard drive going and fumbled the football. If they're going to score this time, they're going to have to do it 99 yards. 6:30 left to play in the third quarter. 21-14, Greenbrier. And here come the Airedales. Let's see who comes out to take the snaps of this series. It is going to be Landon Blair. Shotgun formation, standing in his end zone. Roseberry, Landon's going to run it. Landon hit it to 1, falls forward to about the 3, maybe the 4. Not the fleetest of foot, but he's big and he's tough to bring down, and he gets a little breathing room.
And they got a little push on there. He had some room to run.
3 yards on the carry. And here comes Grayson Bailey checking in. And also Marquise Peter. They'll go wide to the left side. They're the only ones in the pattern. Roseberry in the backfield on 2nd down and 7 from the Airedale 4. Landon gets a slap. Roseberry gets a carry across the 5 to the 10. Close to a first down, short by about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1 for Alma from their own 10-yard line. Clock continues to run. 5:42 to play in the third. It was 21-14 at the half, and that's where we're at. Alma in a hurry-up offense. Just get everybody set. Thank you. There's his snap. Landon's going to keep it. Landon's got the first down at the 15 to the 18-yard line. Landon Blair runs off tackle on the left side and carries it out. The big boy carried it out past the 15. They're going to mark it at about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Airedales.
Yeah, he got out there on the edge by Ryan Embry and probably had
Henson.
about 4 inches
Jack
on
Henson.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, running behind Henson there.
Yep. Bailey, Marquise Peter wide to the left side again. Roseberry in the backfield. No one in the pattern on the right side for the Airedales. Ball right in the middle of the center hash. Landon, shotgun formation. Now they drag Marquise Peter to the left. Roseberry gets the call. Roseberry hit it to 20. Falls to about the 21-yard line. 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7. Alma. Now they're going to give him 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they're just coming out and they're just grinding it out. Not even
fine with me.
Attempting a pass.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
You lull them to sleep, and then you knock the home run with Grayson Bailey. And big old number 72 right down there.
Yep.
2 to the right, 2 to the left. Roseberry in the backfield. Landon. Shotgun. Play clock at 10. Gets the signals in from the sidelines. Here's a snap. Roseberry gets the call. No, Landon's going to keep it. 20, 25. Landon to the 29-yard line. The big guy carried it again for a first down. The Airedales are changing it up. The flow was going to the right with Roseberry. Landon carried it to the left side.
That was a good fake because Roseberry has gotten all of those snaps, and he just saw that it was open and nobody is giving him any credit.
1st down and 10, Airedales. This drive started on their own 1. They're at the 29-yard line. Landon, shotgun formation. Roseberry gets the call this time. Roseberry,
oh boy,
hit and tackled for a 1-yard gain. Well, it looked like it was going to go for a lot more.
Yeah. That young man got in there and made a solo tackle on Roseberry, and that does not happen very often.
Marquise Peter. Bobby Winfrey split wide to the left side. Grayson Bailey wide to the right. Ball's right in the center of the hash. Landon, shotgun formation, 3:30 to play in the third. Alma trailing 21-14. Roseberry, play action. They go to Bailey on the side. He just overthrew him, man, at the 42-yard line. He sailed that one again. Overthrew him. He was open, too. The defender bit on the down and out. Bailey run a down and curl and just come back to the ball, and he was open.
Yep, that has just definitely been a common theme of the night is overthrowing the receiver.
3rd down and 9 now for Alma. Landon. Empty backfield, and now Greenbrier's going to jump off sides. Yep. It's going to be 3rd down and 4, Alma.
Man, got to be driving these coaches nuts.
You know it, man. Hey, at the end of the third quarter, Cabot leads Northside 21-10. The wheels have come off for the Grizzlies. Morrilton at half is leading Farmington 31-21. It's a good ball game going on right there. 3rd down and 4 for the Airedales. Empty backfield for Landon Blair. Play clock's at 15. Alma changes the play. Trips to the left side, single wide out to the right. 2 wide outs to the right. Landon, back to pass, looking over the middle. He's going to run with the football. Landon tripped up at the 35, and he's not going to pick up the first down. He had all kinds of running room, but a great play was made on defense by, let's give a little credit to that young man. That was Nash Carter, middle linebacker.
Nash
and
Carter.
Now Alma will be forced to punt on 4th and 4. Landon Blair doing the punting. Good kick. Fair catch called for at the 35 of Greenbrier by number 16, Logan King, and that's where the Panthers will take over, leading 21-14. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
What happened to paying one price and getting everything included? You buy an airline ticket and pay extra to bring a change of clothes, book a hotel room, and you're shelling out for Wi-Fi and overpriced bottled water. Really? Imagine my delight when I found out roadside assistance is now included with my shelter insurance auto policy. So if I get a flat tire and need a jump, I just call and they take care of me. There's no additional cost, but some restrictions apply.
See shelter agents Jim Milam in Charleston or Randy Milam in Alma.
First down and 10 from the 35. Trying to get outside is Logan. He's going to be hit and wrestled to the ground. And that is Karsten Bonneau at his finest. He just took him and slung him around like a rag doll, man. Yeah. These fans aren't liking it, but he just grabbed him by the jersey. He had both of his numbers and just slung him down.
Yeah, they're looking for another horse collar, and it didn't happen.
No. Well, it wasn't a horse collar tackle. The reason it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's right in front of us. We're able to see that one.
Second down and 6. Johnson, shotgun. He's got Long in the backfield with him again. On 2nd and 6, trips to the left side, gets the snap, play action, throws, complete. Out in the flat and right on spot, right on top of the receivers, Tanner Shelton. Pass was complete to Jaron Kuykendall, and a flag.
Pass interference.
I don't know what they're going to call it.
I think it's going to be on the offense.
It's going to be on the offense.
I think they'll use hands.
Let's wait and see. The white hat's looking. Illegal man downfield. It's against the offense. So the catch will be wiped off. They'll mark off the yardage. Move the ball back to the 33-yard line of Greenbrier, and it's 2nd down and 12. Minute 59 left to play in the third. 21-14 in favor of Greenbrier. 12th penalty of the ball game against the Panthers.
Man.
Well, you talk about home cooking. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
They're the home team.
Yeah, they're committing them.
Oh, yeah. Johnson, shotgun formation, 2 in the pattern to the left, 2 in the pattern to the right. Gets the snap, rolls out to his left, looking downfield. Got a man. And it's incomplete, and now they're going to throw a penalty on Alma.
Man.
Was that Tanner Shelton, or was that Fraley?
Tanner Shelton reached around.
And a call pass interference on Alma.
He had his hand on his hip, but I thought it was perfectly timed.
I did too.
I thought they both went up in there at the same time for the ball. But ref was right there.
Yeah, he was right on top of it. So they'll move the chains on 2nd and 12. It'll be 1st down and 10. Well, that was a 16-yard mark-off.
I thought
that's 16 yards.
15 and a quarter.
No, he was at 16 yards on that spot, on that mark-off. 1st down and 10, Greenbrier. 2 wideouts to the left side, 2 to the right. Long in the backfield with Johnson, 1st and 10. Long gets the call, trying to turn it upfield. Penalty flag again comes in from the secondary. That's going to be holding on Greenbrier. The ball was spotted at the 48-yard line. They'll mark 10 off from there. It's a spot foul.
Man, now the flags are flying.
Ooh, open that door up a little bit. Thank you. It's going to be holding on Greenbrier. 13th penalty? 13th penalty on the Panthers.
I'd say about 9 of them's on offense,
Yeah, at least. It'll move the football back to the 41-yard line. First down and 17. Trips to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. Johnson back to pass, throws, complete at the 45 and hit immediately. And the ball is loose, and the Airedales pick it up. Fraley has recovered the fumble. The pass was complete, and Alma will take over the football. Not Fraley, Colton Bowerman. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Colton Bowerman.
Yeah, they called it a complete catch.
It was a complete catch,
yeah.
and then Bowerman.
He come flying out of there. Bowerman got it.
A great hit by the Alma defense, and the first turnover for Greenbrier comes at the minute 28 mark of the third quarter, and Alma was set up first and 10 with a short field from the Greenbrier 40. They trailed 21-14. Here comes the Airedale defense, or Airedale offense back out on the field. Landon Blair brings his troops out. You got Winfrey wide to the left side along with Marquise Peters. Grayson Bailey wide to the right. Landon. They're going to run it reverse. Marquise Peter with Landon Blair leading the blocking for him. 40, 35, 30, 25. Knocked out of bounds at the 23-yard line. First and 10, Alma on the reverse.
No flags on that play.
Ooh, no flags. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, somehow you got to incorporate him into the game plan because he is just so much speed.
He's fast,
and
man.
I've been able to take advantage of it this year very well.
First down and 10. Marquise Peter, only a junior, 6 foot, 154.
Junior.
Yep, that kid will be back next year, man. He's starting to feel comfortable now in the set. And he's a good young man. First down and 10 from the 23. They drag Bailey. Landon's going to keep the football. Landon inside the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Alma! Landon Blair on a 23-yard touchdown romp over the left side.
Scamper.
You tell me if you thought you saw that coming, my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not what you referred to as a scamper.
I'll tell you what, leading the block out there is big Zach Henson. That whole left side just pushed him right down the field.
There's no two guys in that defensive backfield that are as big as him.
A 40-yard touchdown drive with an extra point. They've been close all night. Kick is up, and this one is good. We're tied at 21. Minute 10 left to play in the third. All tied at 21 here in Greenbrier. You're listening to Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
There are just a few things in life you can absolutely count on, and change is one of them. This certainly applies to technology. Hello, I'm Drake Smith with Pinnacle Telecom, and I'm pleased to tell you about Pinnacle's cloud-based telephone systems. If you can't remember how long your phone system's been in place, chances are you're missing out on a ton of features. Give us a call today and we'll tell you how we can get you in a brand new IP phone system for only $99 per month. Check us out at pinnacletelecom.com. Pinnacle Telecom, tomorrow's technology today.
Welcome back, everyone. Tied at 21. That touchdown, compliments of our good friends. It's what you've been waiting for. The big model year-end savings at Nissan. Get to the bottom line. Model year-end event and save big on the last of the 2018s. Shop, choose Nissan.com today. Bumbling, stumbling, rumbling. Landon Blair, the big guy. 6'1", 228. Carries it in from 22 yards out. Normally, Tanner Shelton is the running quarterback. They just changed it up that time. The kickoff by Aaron Wilkinson. High, short, fair catch called for it to 25. If you're Alma, that's fine. Let them call fair catch all night. Roseberry has been smoking it on the returns, and you don't want to give up a long return. And they've got the speed. They certainly have the speed. They put Peyton Long back there.
Yep.
Here comes Johnson bringing his Panthers back out. Greenbrier's led this entire football game until now. Minute 10 left to play in the third. We're tied at 21. Johnson. Play action. Looking downfield, throwing it over the middle. Complete at the 40 to number 29. That's Brody Johnson. And they're going to bring this one back. There's an illegal man downfield.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Greenbrier has absolutely shot itself in the foot so many times.
Yeah,
Wow. You know, you never see this many penalties on the home team.
Serious
Never.
lack of discipline tonight.
Yeah. How many penalties now, Lynn? 15? 14 penalties for 102 yards on Greenbrier. First down and 15 for the Panthers. The ball is spotted at the 19-yard line, closer to the 18, and here we go. 2 wideouts to the right side, 2 to the left. You got Peyton Long in the backfield with Johnson. Johnson gets a snap, rolling out to his right, wanting to go downfield, looking for his target over the middle. Hit. The pass is complete at the 29-yard line to number 21. That's Cody Walker. Walker picks up about 9 yards. It'll be second down and 6.
Austin Fraley coming there. Lit him up after he got
Austin Fraley, man.
He come flying across
Kid's
the field.
a freight train. Freight train on his feet. Second down and 6 from the 29. Johnson gets the snap. Delayed handoff. Long carries it at the 30 to the 34. Going to be close to the first down. I think he got it.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a spot. No.
Yeah, that's first down.
They're going to give him first down?
Yeah. Yeah, he just had to move it to the 34. They're right on the 34. Wow, they did mark it a little short of it.
Oh, they're going to measure.
They're going to measure, but you know what? It's going to be close. 14 seconds left to play in the third. 21 all. My buddy Zach Valentine keeping us up to date on the scores. Bentonville is leading Van Buren 38-7. In the third quarter, Harrison has beat Huntsville 56-14. That game is over with at 8:58 at night. 56-14. Cabot's now leading Northside 21-16 in the fourth quarter. Wow. Here we go. First down and 10 from the 29. Or I'm sorry, from the 34. Johnson with 2 wideouts to the left, single wideout to the right. He's got Long in the backfield. Johnson gets the snap. Play action. Here comes the pressure. They throw. It's complete and tackled immediately. Logan King on the reception at the 38-yard line. 3 yards, 4 yards on the pass. And that's the end of the third quarter. As we move for the final 12 minutes, we're tied at 21 at Greenbrier. Get up, stretch your legs, folks. Do like I did. Get a cup of coffee, man. This thing's going to go down to the wire. Thank you so much again for tuning in tonight to Alma Airedale Football on 96.7 FM.
Simon Family Dentistry proudly supports the Alma Airedales. They send their best wishes to the coaches and players for a great year and a winning season. When it comes to your family's dental health, look to Simon Family Dentistry. Dr. Jeremy Simon offers comprehensive dental services including braces, dentures, bridges, crowns, tooth-colored fillings, root canal therapy, and more. For appointments, call 430-7049 or drop by 191 Highway 64 East in Alma. Simon Family Dentistry, behind the Airedales all the way.
Hey, don't forget, I'm going to be out at the Haunted House tomorrow night, 6 to 8 o'clock, broadcasting live right next door to the pizza place in Alma. Cannot wait to get out there, man. If you've not been out, it's only $10 to go through. Just talk to Adam Daly. Yeah. You know how big Adam is? Tall, big. Yeah. Imagine him in the dark. Yeah, scary.
Like the rest of his family?
Woo-wee, man. Here we go. Second down and 6 now as we start the fourth quarter. Handoff goes to Long, trying the left side, up to the 40.
What?
Falls forward to about the 41-yard line. It'll be third down and 2 now for Greenbrier.
Looked like it should be a no game, but yet they just keep driving and end up with like 4 or 5 yards.
They had 4 blockers out there on Zach Henson and Levi Prestige. Matt Hamblin was doing all he could. Alma with 3 down linemen. Alma showing blitz on third down and 3. The handoff to Long. Long with the first down as he just dives forward to the 45-yard line. They'll move the chains. The ball is spotted on the 46-yard line. First down and 10. Greenbrier.
He got knocked off his feet at about the 42, but then he dove and was able to land at the 46.
Johnson on first and 10 from their own 46. Trips to the right side. That's a wide side of the field. Has Long to his left. Long, back to pass. Johnson looking left, looking right, throwing it over the middle. Got him, man. That's that guy again, man, that Ryan Bernard.
Man.
You got it. You need to shadow him, I'm telling you. The minute he comes off the line, you need to hit him. That kid is eating them up.
We've got some fans right in front of us with Bernard on the back of their chairs.
Yeah.
They keep celebrating.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, he's a good ball player.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. The passes are right on the spot, and he's running good routes. First down at 10 from the Airedale 34. Long gets the call. Left side, Long. Hit. Stopped at the 30 and falls forward to about the 29-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry. Second down at 6. Clock is running. 10:35 to play in the football game. We're tied at 21. Those of you just tuning in, certainly glad to have you tuned in tonight to Airedale football on 96.7 FM. Mike Hessen, David Ray Sessions, and yours truly, this guy in the booth with you. They split 2 wideouts to the right, single wideout to the left, Long in the backfield with Johnson. Just find Barnhart. Second down at 6. Long gets the call. Hit at the 30, falls forward to the 26-yard line. It'll be another 3rd down and 3. As they're going to spot him at the 27. It'll be 3rd and 3. This is a huge play for the Airedale defense right here.
Yeah, Keegan got through the line way too quick and ran right past him about a yard deep into the backfield and was unable to tackle him.
Big play. Shotgun for Johnson. Long to his left. Long gets the call. Delayed run. He's got some room inside the 20. Down to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him down on the 11. There was nobody out there. Alma's running 3 down linemen and then keeping everybody in the center. Their linebackers in the center, and they're just running either right or left to the outside, outside the tackles.
I tell you, the game, the grind of the game starting to wear on Keegan Roseberry a little bit, just playing so much.
152 yards.
Both ways.
First down at 10 from the 11 of Alma. Johnson, the ball is loose. It's on the ground, and Long falls on it. They're going to lose, what, guys, about 6 yards? Yep, back out to the 17. Second down and 16 yards for the first down.
That's something we really haven't seen on either side. Seen it maybe once on each side of the offense is a mishandled snap.
Right. Now Long lines up to the right of Johnson. That's a wide side of the field on 2nd and 16. Johnson gets a snap, play action, rolling out, looking downfield. Here comes the pressure. Johnson gets away from one, throws in the end zone, almost intercepted. Oh man, Chronister had it in his hands and couldn't come up with it. Wow.
He was almost across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was close. Smart quarterback though. He knew where he was at. This kid's a senior, man. I remember him from last year. Good ball player. So it'll be 3rd down at 16 with 8:32 left to play in the football game. We're tied at 21. This is 4th down territory unless they snap it over his head or a mishandled snap. That's what happened the last time. They may, go for a field goal. 3rd down at 16. Huge play here. Shotgun. Back to pass. Alma, they throw a screen. It's complete to the 15, to the 10. Hit at the 10 and down at the 9, and it's going to be 4th down now. So decision time.
Here comes the kick.
Decision time for Coach Tribble.
He's already got him out there. Number 36 is your field goal kicker.
And here comes Cody Powell.
That shows you the pure will of Colton Bowerman and why he's the leading tackler.
Exactly.
They had 4 linemen out there, and he
blew them
busted
up.
right through them to make the
blew them
tackle.
up. This will be a 26-yard attempt from the right hash with 7:55 to play. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it is good. 24-21. Greenbrier takes the lead. 7:48 to play in the ball game. We'll be back with more from Greenbrier, Arkansas in just a moment.
Pizza Parlor in Alma proudly supports the Alma Airedales. Just like the Airedales work hard to be the best they can be, Pizza Parlor works hard to bring you the best pizza in town and hands down the best deal in town. Like their lunch buffet Sunday through Friday 11 till 1:30 and Wednesday night buffet 4:30 till 8. All you can eat pizza, pasta, toast, soup, salad, and drink for only $8, tax included. From pizza and pasta to sandwiches and more, your hometown place is Pizza Parlor in Alma, where it's always buy one pizza, get one free.
Well, we're still undecided on who our Hearst Family Dental Care player of the game. A name you know and a name you can trust. Dr. Mark Hearst, the Hearst Family Dental Care, his crew, and Van Buren, proud sponsors of our player of the game. We'll see what happens here as we work towards the end of the ball game. 7:48 left to play in the football game. 24-21 in favor of Greenbrier. 26-yard field goal from the right hash for Cody Powell has given Greenbrier the lead after Alma had tied it up. We're going to have to hurry up, get this off. Play clock's at 5. Kicker comes forward, puts your foot into it. Davis is going to field it at the 15. Davis to the 20, 25. Davis to the 30. Stopped at the 35, and the ball is loose. And it's on the ground still, and Greenbrier's got the thing. Man, oh man, are you kidding me? Greenbrier has recovered the fumble after Josh Davis was hit on the return and returned it to the 35-yard line, was hit on his way down, and Greenbrier will have the football, and now the Alma Airedale defense has got to step up and play.
Yeah, that really made it interesting right there on how you're going to take control of this football game.
Ball is spotted at the 40 of Alma. Andrew Johnson, senior quarterback. Long is going to run. Oh, no, they've got Howard back in there. Seth Howard. Howard's going to carry it inside the 35. And he's going to be stopped at the 38-yard line. Second down and 3 for Greenbrier. Wow, what a turn of events. Just when you thought, okay, Alma will grind this thing down the field, go in, score, go to the house. Fumble on the return. Second fumble of the night for the Airedales. Howard gets the call, going left side. Howard drugged down, thrown out of bounds. Gabriel Jensen. No gain on the play. Third down and 4 for the Panthers. 6:50 left to play in the ball game. Alma with all 3 of its timeouts left. This game ain't over.
You definitely see a big difference in the 2 running backs right there, because Howard got on the outside and he couldn't break away.
No.
Where
and here comes Long back in.
Where
Peyton
Long has been able to do that.
Yeah, Peyton Long checks back in on 3rd and 4. They bring Howard out, put him on the bench. You can bet Long's going to get the call, too. Big play right here. Now, somebody's taking a timeout. Alma's going to take a timeout. 6:24 to play in the ball game. Greenbrier leads 24-21. Huge third down play coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
Edwards Van Alma Funeral Home proudly supports local youth athletic programs. They send best wishes to area teams for a great year and a winning football season. A reminder to players that whether you're in the classroom or on the field, work hard, play hard, be the best you can be. From everyone at Edwards Van Alma Funeral Home, good luck in the game. Edwards Van Alma Funeral Home, your local dignity memorial provider.
Start your fall food plots now with a visit to Alma Farm Supply. Nothing is better for wildlife than a food plot that provides 24/7, regardless of the weather or your schedule. They have large seed mix with wheat, oat, rye, winter peas, and cowpeas, plus 2 small seed mixes, one a blend of 4 clovers including frosty berseem, and a blend of annual greens containing turnip, rapeseed, kale, and radishes. Seed blends from Whitetail Institute also available. Give your wildlife the nutrition they need with a food plot mix from Alma Farm Supply, 428 Highway 64 East in Alma, or call 632-3194.
Third down and 3 now. Stop them, get the ball back. Don't, pack it in, man. This is a big play right here. Long gets the call, right side. He's hit, he's stopped. What a great defensive stop right there. And guess what? Josh Davis, the guy that fumbled the return, made the biggest play on defense tonight.
Yeah, he
Filled
filled
the hole.
And it's 4th down, Greenbrier.
He filled into that hole and made a solo tackle on the spot.
You know, I know they're going to go for it, but I'm not so sure I wouldn't punt this thing and pin them deep because they pinned them inside the 5 every time. But, hey, they're going to go for it. That's fine. If you're an Alma fan, that's fine. Big play right here. Maybe they're going to try to draw them off sides. 4th down and 4. There's the snap. Back to pass. Rolling. Here comes the pressure. Throwing over the middle. Incomplete. It's intercepted. Alma with a return. That's Tanner Shelton. Tanner to the 25. Tanner to the 30. 35. A block in the back for against Alma is going to be called, wow, at the 31-yard line. But Tanner Shelton with the interception. And it looked like it was going to be great field position. But, again, a penalty has wiped that out. I'll say one thing. These officials have been consistent. Consistently calling a penalty on almost every play on both sides of the ball tonight.
Yeah. That one was very epic.
Yeah, I seen that one from up here. I was like,
Oh, listen, it was a call. I mean, it was the right call.
Yeah, he was right on top of it.
Tanner Shelton with the interception. And they'll mark this off against the Airedales.
20-yard line. Or just,
Is that where it's going to be?
Yeah,
21?
Yep.
Well, the Airedales, here you go, guys. You want to win? Now's the time. 5:33 to play in the ball game. 2 timeouts left.
79 yards.
79 yards from pay dirt. Roseberry in the backfield. Under center. Landon hands off to Roseberry. Roseberry at the 20 to the 25. Stacked up. They're going to call him down on the 24-yard line.
He's been able to get to the edges, but when he gets there, there's 2 or 3 people waiting to tackle him.
Yep.
Haven't got to that second tier blocking yet.
2nd down and 6. Long 7. Clock under 5 minutes. Go ahead and open that door up again. Airedales break the huddle. Under center. Landon Blair with Roseberry in the backfield again. Nobody in the pattern. They pitch it to Roseberry. Left side. 25 up to the 30. Short of the first down by about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Alma. Clock at 4:45 and counting. As he stayed in bounds, it'll continue to run.
Yeah, he's just keeping those legs driving all the way through till they get him down on the ground.
Wow. Big emotional roller coaster, huh, guys?
Yep.
3rd down and 1. Quarterback. Yeah, Tanner Shelton's in now. Good call, Mike. Thank you. Yep, taking a lot of time just to get this play in. Man, oh, man.
Wow.
Here they go. 3rd down and 1 from the 30. Tanner Shelton, shotgun. Gets the snap. Tanner's going to run the ball. He's got the first down as he bounds it out to about the 35, the 36-yard line. They'll stop the clock and move the chains, but the clock is at 4:02. Took a lot of time to get that last play in.
I like the way they use Marquise Peter as a decoy from right to left, and then he run right in behind him.
Marquise Peter. Bobby Winfrey wide to the left side. Grayson Bailey wide to the right. Shotgun. Handoff goes to Roseberry.
Man.
Carries it up to the 40. A gain on the play of 4 yards.
Yeah, about 5. Just got to start watching the clock a little bit. Got 2 timeouts.
Clock's at 3:29. Alma, boy, taking a long time to get this play in, man. Ball is on the 40. 2nd down, 6. Shelton going to run, or that's Landon Blair going to run it. 40. Landon still on his feet.
Out of bounds.
Run out of bounds. Oh, they're going to keep the clock running. They're going to say he didn't get out of bounds. They're going to mark him down on the 43-yard line, close to the 44. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Clock at 2:55.
Yeah, they said his momentum was stopped in the field of play.
Yeah, I agree with it. It's a good call. Big play right here for the Airedales. Marquise Peter in motion, right to left. Landon keeps the football.
Oh,
Landon
boy.
dances around. Landon's going to be stopped short of the first down. They're going to mark him down on the 45. It'll be 4th down and 1. And here's the ball game right here.
He was dodging guys right from the beginning. Somebody, I didn't see the number, but somebody got a fantastic push right up the middle.
4th down and 1. Clock is at 2:20. Alma trying to hurry this up. 4th and 1. This is all or nothing here, man. Landon Blair gets a snap. Landon's going to keep it to the left. He's got the first down as he carries it to midfield. They'll stop the clock and move the chains. 2:10 left to play at 50 yards for the Airedales.
Man, and they're still getting a good push up front on the defensive line, but he was able to avoid it to get around him.
Now they'll start the clock the minute they get it set, get the change set. Clock is started. Airedales still looking for the play. And there they get it in. Here we go. 1st down and 10 from midfield. Roseberry wide to the right side. Landon Blair back to pass. Looking for Roseberry. Rush. Here it comes. It's going to call this back. They're going to call a holding on Alma. And it's a spot foul from the 30 or from the 42-yard line. This is going to be 1st down and a mile.
Yeah. And Landon paid the price on that one because he got
drilled.
waylaid there.
Yeah. Well, it stops the clock with 1:50 left to play. They were looking for Roseberry on a fly pattern. And it's a spot foul from the 42, so they'll mark it back to the 32. That is 18 yards on the penalty.
Golly.
So it's 1st down and 28. Alma has to move it to the 40 of Greenbrier for the 1st down. But more importantly, 1:50 left. 2 timeouts for the Airedales. Landon Blair with Roseberry in the backfield. Now they empty the backfield. Landon back to pass. Airing it out. He's got Grayson Bailey. Grayson! Oh, that's got to be pass interference. Thank you very much. They leveled Grayson before the ball ever got there, and he's still down on the turf. You know, that...
he might have knocked him out.
Well, yeah, it's only 10 yards. Yeah, listen, if he caught it, they're down on the 30. But it's only a 15-yard penalty, so they'll mark off 15 yards. You know, and Grayson is still down. He took a hard hit.
Yeah, right to the head.
Helmet to helmet. 1:38 left to play. Let's take a timeout. Here comes Coach Lockridge out to check on Grayson. 1:38 left to play. Greenbrier leads 24-21. Back in a moment.
From our roots in Mississippi to the Ozarks of Arkansas, Bancorp South is there. A bank that believes in making a difference to our customers, to our region, to our communities. It's why we make our decisions locally, one community at a time, and personalize our services one customer at a time. With all of the resources of a strong regional bank focused on a single goal, your financial success, so we can be here for you every step of the way. Bancorp South, right where you are. Member FDIC.
I think you love that car more than you love me.
How can you say that?
You hand wash it, you hand wax it, you listen to the same music.
Pure coincidence.
I just hope your insurance company feels the same way about it as you do.
I'm one happy camper.
Shelter Insurance has great agents who are nuts about cars. We're competitively priced, and our claims people are fast, fair, and friendly. Ask your agent about Shelter's auto insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. Call Agent Casey Hess for details.
1:38 left to play. Grayson Bailey walking off the field on his own power.
But it's also an automatic 1st down.
It's an automatic 1st down. It's a 15-yard pass interference penalty. They should have been 15 more yards for a helmet-to-helmet. Should have been a 30-yard penalty altogether. Or legally, is that the way that works? It's only 15 yards no matter what. Yeah, you'd accept one and turn down the other one, yeah. So here we go. 1st down. No, wait. No. It's not automatic 1st down. It's 1st down at 13. They throw it out to Roseberry in the flat. Roseberry hitting the backfield. Bounces free across midfield stripe. It was 1st down at 13. Yeah, you're right. It was not an automatic 1st down. It was 1st and 13.
Okay.
And now it's 2nd down and 8, but the clock is still running with 1:21 left to play in the ball game. Alma on their 48-yard line of Greenbrier. 1:15. Landon gets the snap. Landon looking downfield. Landon airing it out. Got got Roseberry down the sideline, but he overthrows him at the 20. And Landon took a shot right after he let that ball go.
The defender
and it
was
stops
able
the
to
clock.
Just impede his progress just enough to make him slow down and not be able to get to that pass.
Yep. 3rd down and 8. Minute 5 left to play in the ball game. Greenbrier leads 24-21.
All right, Grayson Bailey's back out there.
Bailey's back in on the left side along with Roseberry. Empty backfield on 3rd and 8. Landon Blair. Shotgun formation, gets the snap. Plenty of time to throw. Looking, throwing over the middle. Complete to Winfrey inside the 40. It's a 1st and 10, Alma. And Winfrey took a shot, and he is still down, man. He got hit right in the ribs. Sacrificed his body to make that catch. Clock is stopped with 59 seconds left. Look at Winfrey.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tough, man. He got up, and he's off the field.
He'll be back in.
So they'll start the clock again once they get the ball spotted. Marquise Peter. Also Peyton Canfield wide to the right side. Bailey wide to the left. Back to pass. Landon looking downfield. Got him, man. Complete at the 30.
Yep.
That's Grayson Bailey. 43 seconds left, and Alma's going to take a timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 29-yard line for Alma. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it right here.
Yeah, this is.
I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah, you continually say
getting
that.
too old for this, man. I mean it.
Yeah, you'll be back next year.
Here we go. Airedales, 1 timeout left, 43 seconds left. They trail 24-21. Ball is on the 29-yard line of Greenbrier. It's 2nd down and 1.
They're maximizing their timeout for sure.
Dr. Mark Hurst, a name you know, a name you can trust, will be naming our player of the game. Immediately following the game. And here we go. Coming out of the timeout. 2nd down and 1 from the 29 of Greenbrier. Landon with Marquise Peter and Grayson Bailey wide to the right side. Nobody to the left. They've got Roseberry in the backfield on 2nd and 1. Rolling out to his right. Looking downfield. Throwing downfield. Throwing in the end zone for Marquise Peter. And it's incomplete at the 1-yard line. He overthrew Peter. And it's 3rd down and 1 now. The clock will stop with 37 seconds left to play. Wow.
He's just had a little bit too much juice on all of his balls today, the majority of them, and he's flown it over the head.
3rd down and 1 from the 29. Landon's going to run the football. He has the 1st down as he scoots inside the 28-yard line. They'll have to stop the clock to move the chains. 32 seconds left to play.
Boy, he had to fight for that 1 yard.
I think they're going to measure. Or are they going to call it a 1st down? They're going to measure it. They are going to measure. They'll stop the clock. The officials will measure. 32 seconds left to play. The ball is right on the 28-yard line. And they're going to stop. Left to play.